the r/dota2 Christmas holiday captains mode tournament partnered with Alliance, who have been incredibly kind to us today. Do you know what they've given us, Daybreaker?
Yeah, I do, in fact, but I'll let you tell them. Otherwise, it's spoilers, isn't it?
Oh, it is spoiled. Oh, okay, guys, we can't tell you until after the tournament, so we don't spoil anything. They've given us some amazing prizes. They've given us Razor Goliathus mouse mats to give away to the winners, right? Which is pretty, as the Twitch chat says,
Pretty nice.
it's pretty
Pog.
poggers. That's pog. That's a big pog right there. But also,
Drum roll.
Alliance 2019 jerseys, official Alliance merchandise, right? Legit. Like actually legit stuff, like Razor Goliathus mouse pads, amazing stuff, fantastic, beautiful. Mwah. But jerseys, oof. I almost didn't cast this tournament so I could enter it. Almost.
Yeah, we had a lot of sign-ups though.
Oh yeah, we I'm not sure if we
A lot of
can
interest.
I'm not sure if we can actually talk about how many signups we had, but it was way more than usual, I can say that much. And I am very, very excited to see how that goes, because obviously the more signups we have, the easier it is for us to
Organize everything, balance everything, and we've got some really balanced teams this
this is something we were looking at earlier, was the actual balance of the teams. The biggest disparity is 200 MMR across all five people. It's
across all 8 teams.
Sorry, across all 8. Yeah, so
MMR.
the average MMR is within 200 across all 8 teams, which is absolutely insane. Like, it's just, really, really good. I am super excited to get this stuff underway. And also, big shout outs to was it Nee and Cap for making the animated Christmas snowy thingy, the screen which we're showing right now.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. I was taking a look at it earlier, absolutely loving it. Very, very good stuff.
The snow's a beautiful touch as well.
Yeah, for sure. It just looks
good atmosphere. You got in the dents of the letter U in tournament or something, a bit of snow collecting up. It's lots of lovely detail in that.
Definitely. It's really, really nice. And I'm very, very glad that we've got such a talented and dedicated team setting this stuff up right now.
We are 9 out of 10 in the lobby, so it shouldn't be too far away from starting. We're just trying to get our last person for, I believe, is Team 1.
I'm just going to quickly pop out the Twitch chat so I can read what you guys have to say as the game is going on. Keep the stream up there. Everything is good. Right. No issues. Yeah, but we're just waiting on other people. We have 2 teams. We have 2 teams in the mix. One team name is Godlike Pepegs, and I quite like that name. That's very the Twitch monster in me appreciates stuff like that, Hello to my 2 favorite casters. Aw, thank you, Peach. Peach, by the way, is a member of the community organizers team. She does a lot of work and a lot of organization. She's really, really cool and sets up a lot of stuff. So it's.
There we are.
Glad
10
to hear
10.
it. Yeah, there we go. We've got all 10. All right.
Right. Let me just double check the settings so I don't do anything stupid. We have a coin toss on. We have our league set in. So all of this appears in your Durbuff Pro profile, which is just awesome.
It's cool because then you've got actual tournament stats in your Dota profile whenever you sign up for this stuff, which is really cool, I think.
We set the team names. We got some people who actually know what they're doing in here.
Yeah, this is
ahead. I didn't even know that.
Exactly. It's super hard to sell that up, man. Well.
So we have the team names of Godlike Pepegs and Dog NC's Wild Ride, I assume?
I can't see the rest of it. I can only see Dog NC's Wild. I guess it's Dog NC's Wild Ride, right? Because it's like Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. Did you ever see that?
Oh, top meme.
Yeah, classic meme. If you don't know Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, we've got a little bit before the draft starts, so go look it up. It's a fantastic meme. Very, very good. Shoutouts to Captain Lebanon in chat. The only captain that I care about.
Right, Godlike Papagas have chosen the Radiant side, and Dog NC have gone for second pick. Just double check that everyone's ready.
That's good stuff. So we
We
should.
can't win ESL Premier League,
Yeah.
but we can win this.
It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing.
Right,
All right,
DNC's
OG?
team is ready. And yeah, okay, let's go. This is the quickest start we've ever had. 3 minutes past 3. Excellent.
Yeah, 3 minutes past start time is really, really good for a tournament which is organized entirely online. Right, and now we get into everyone's favorite part, the draft. We have Godlike Papegs versus Dog NC's Wild Ride. Yeah. Okay, so Sanking ban.
Immediately, no hesitation or anything. Just went straight for it.
Yeah, it's a really strong one. I think it's because they have Radiant do have sorry, not Radiant. Dire do have people who play Sanking. I think Reformed Tryhard player has played. Yeah, I'm just looking at their profile. 21 games of Sanking in the last month.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
officially spamming at that point.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But the thing is they've played over 100 games, so it's actually less than 20% of the games played, which is pretty crazy to play that much Dota. Just shows you, the skill which has come out in force for this tournament today.
I like the Phoenix ban. It's been picked up a huge amount recently because you just like combo it up with the Faceless Void, or even play it against Faceless Void.
Yeah, it's a really strong hero that can really just be comboed with a lot of different things. There are some combos which obviously are more, which are more common, such as the Faceless Void combo you said there. But honestly, Phoenix is just a really strong combo hero at the moment. Spectre ban I like as well. Spectre is pretty decently strong at the moment.
Not only is Spectre really strong, but it's also, I think, something that would be really good in these type of tournaments where everyone's not a preset team. Everyone knows how to win a Spectre game. It's not complicated. You just try and delay the game out, take a fight every 3 minutes with a roll. It's fairly simple.
Yeah, it's really similar to like the Medusa game, the Medusa games of old, right? Like, or even if current Medusa isn't that good in the current patch, but back when Medusa used to be good, it was one of those things where you just kind of created space and then she won because she could damage so much. Vengeful Spirit is the first pick. Omni Knight is the first. Okay, what's your opinion on Omni Knight this patch?
Have you been watching Epicenter? I think it's something like Team Secret started doing early on, but everyone else is picking up. It's just everyone's sick of these high physical damage carries, basically. With like Faceless Void, you just Omni Knight. PA, you just Omni Knight.
Yeah.
And it's literally just being picked for that because also Nullifier, which is the counter to Omni Knight. It's kind of a crappy item. That
Yeah, you don't
want to
really
go for.
You don't really want to go for it, especially not on a carry. And there's the Sven.
Yeah, that's the only downside. Sven has a dispel.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was amazed that Sven made it through the first phase of bans, but yeah, definitely not gonna make it through the first wave of picks. Yep, and there's the PA.
Yep, PA very common pick as well now, but I feel like something that's quite good against Sven because Sven doesn't like picking up MKB. He might late go into a Silver Edge, but is really expensive.
Yeah, for real. MKB isn't really something which synergizes naturally with his kit, so it's never an item you want to pick up, but it's an item you're happy to pick up if you need to. It's not like it's the worst item in the world. But yeah, I have been watching some of the Epicenter, what is it, the Epic League? Is it something like that? I forget what it's actually called.
I don't know, they always put some name after Epic.
Yeah, right? And yeah, I did notice quite a few Omni Knight picks, but it's weird because until I saw Secret do it and, the other teams do it as well, I was pretty of the opinion that Omni Knight wasn't that good this patch. But I guess if it counters the the high physical damage, then it all works.
Yep. You got Viper ban, quite understandable because they don't want their PA broken. She literally becomes a blinking creep at that point.
Yeah.
She's broken. No crit, no evasion. What am I doing with my life?
Yeah, it's just a really difficult one because it's like, oh man, what now? Yeah, because the obvious one is that it disables the passive evasion. She gets 50% evasion, but people don't really realize that it also, you know, disables the crit, and that's like the whole point of the hero.
Hey, I'm a creep who can throw a dagger.
Yeah.
Fight me. Oh,
I'm a creep that's ranged for like 3 seconds.
I like the Slada ban. That's a really strong combination. Absolutely no armor on anyone at that point, and MPA just 1 or 2 shots in.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a really good pick. A really good ban. I like the Tiny ban as well. I think Tiny is really strong in the current patch. He's just a really good 4. And also I've seen a lot of games of Tiny mid that have just gone crazy.
Snap ban as well. That's quite a flexible hero.
Yeah.
I think if Radiant picked it up, though, they probably wouldn't have played at position 5 since they already have Revenge. Timbersaw. I mean, it counts Fen as a strength hero.
Yeah, because of that whirling death.
Yeah, they've still got a fair few picks left though, so I don't think it's going to be a trump card as it usually is. You've got plenty of time to pick up some magic damage, and to be honest, PA doesn't like playing against magic damage either, so I expect Radiant to go towards that direction a bit.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. It's just going to be it's going to be interesting to see who Godlike Pepeg's pick here in response to this Timbersaw. Do you pick your off lane here? Do you pick position 4 maybe instead? Like this pick is definitely going up against the Timbersaw, right? Because it's Vengeful Spirit and Sven in the safe lane.
Yeah, but it could be Timbersaw off lane, it could be Timbersaw mid, so it's
true
for sure. I just think get anything you want with magic damage. Like even something like a Skywrath would be okay. I mean, you still got PA jumping on you potentially.
Maybe a Pugna for the PA save.
Yeah.
Because then you've got the magic damage to deal with Timbersaw, and if PA jumps on someone, you can just decrypt the PA, and then she can't really do much.
Let's see where we go with this. Grimstroke, that is some magic damage. You get the double Storm Hammer,
double Storm Hammer and double magic. You also get the double swap as well, which means that you create 2 Vengeful Spirits so that you can swap with each of them. It's great, and then it's just like it's like a starfish.
Do you know how that works?
No, right? I don't. I was just making a joke. I have no idea how that works.
I just found it interesting.
Yeah, go for it, please.
What eventually happens, in short, imagine a triangle rotating.
Ah, okay.
That's the order of how it turns out.
So that's how it. Yeah, okay, that's how it goes. Lina and then Pangolier.
Pangolier. So something I'll be worried about is you could have.
There's the Razor.
It's a Lina 4 and like an Omni Knight 5. You could easily go for a Blood Seeker at this point. Sven would struggle against that. Pangolier would struggle against that. Common free position. It would force your Timber in mid.
Yeah. Well, you could also Blood mid.
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
right. you know, like I mean, if you're thinking about Timbersaw mid versus Blood mid, I think they're equally viable. Yeah.
It kind of partially count as a Venge swap save as well. I was like, do you really want to swap him now?
Yeah, exactly right. Like,
do you really want to be flamed by your carry?
Exactly right. You can already hear the pings. I like the Brood. I actually like the Brood ban. I don't think the Brood is a pick here, but I think it's funny.
The Brood, right? You could literally put Sven against it in the mid lane. It wouldn't do too badly. You'd probably put Pango mid against it. You could even go Grimstroke mid against it. Brood, this is a really bad Brood game. Yeah,
absolutely terrible Brood game. But I just think it's funny that they banned it. I like the... it's got a little bit of swagger to it, you know? Like, oh yeah, let's ban Broodmother, the literal worst pick here, you know? Like... as if to say, we don't need the last ban. Here, this one's for the stream. Yeah. I'm also thinking maybe, instead of an MKB, how do you feel about possibly a Silver Edge?
On the Sven.
On the Sven, because then you've got the disable for the Phantom Assassin with the break passive. You know, you get rid of the evasion and the crit, and also You can use it. It's got a short cooldown, so it's realistic. You can use it twice in a fight. You can also use it for the Timber Saw as well. Get rid of the reactive armor.
I think it's good, but it's not something you can rush in a game. It's such an expensive item these days because you have to have an Echo Saber inside it as well. And he wants to get Zags. He needs his Zags more. He needs his BKB more.
So how do you feel about Shadow Fiend at the moment, by the way?
Feels like it doesn't feel like bad, but neither it's like, oh god, they got a Shadow Fiend, made you kind of okay with it. It's probably lined up to go against a potential Timber Saw mid, but they've gone with TA again. Another hero that's not often picked.
It's not often picked.
Does destroy Shadow Fiend.
I was gonna say I really like TA into Shadow Fiend because Shadow Fiend does not have any form of like multiple damage instances that he can use to break that refraction shield that TA gets. So yeah, all you need to do is press Q and then you can literally take any free trades that you want.
Yeah. And tank up even the whole razors. It's pretty nice here. They do have a kind of single dimensional sort of lineup in the sense that it's just physical damage for days, apart from a little bit from Berlina and Timber Saw. But the two main cores, the two main damage dealers are going to be physical. So you might be seeing this Pangolier rather going into something like an aggressive, Javelin, Maelstroms, MKB sort of build. Maybe going into a more aura focused guarding Greaves, Shivas, all that sort of stuff to try and mitigate some of his physical damage.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that. I think this is a really good Shiva's game for the Pango, and also, you might also see some other armor buff pickups from maybe the Sven. Maybe you build an AC or something. There's a lot of potential options here.
Yep, that's another good idea.
Got, let's see here, Timber Saw. I love that Timber Saw set. I like the Mohawk. It's so cool.
Now, here's a question: do you have the? Did you get the drop from Diatide to have the special shader?
The map shader. Yes, I did. I haven't put it on though yet, and I probably should.
I know it depends what chat prefers.
Yeah, you know what, chat? Right now, as the game goes on,
next
right?
game, so you would have to rejoin.
Yeah. For the next game, ladies and gentlemen, do we put the Diatide shaders on? In the Christmas spirit, in the Diatide spirit. The team's both using the OG strats of spamming voice lines to make it so that I can't focus on what I'm saying. Very good stuff. I like how they're counterpicking the casters. That's really cool, actually. I like that.
Yeah, at some point in the future, we won't be needed. Everyone will just cast their own games using a variety of chat wheels. I'm having a bit of an odd thing where I can't stop following someone's player's perspective.
Try, just like you can't. Do you need to rejoin?
Might just reconnect.
Yeah, it's fine. I can carry. I can carry for a few seconds while you reconnect. It's all good. So, on the side of Dire, we have DNC's World Ride. And on the side of Radiant, we have the Godlike Pepegs. Shadow Fiend blocking as well as TA, very important. Let's take a look at the runes. That is one rune each for both teams. A little bit of harass here. Timber Saw getting very, very low. But the body block from Lina will probably save them from taking any additional damage. Very nice double stun there. Really good light strike array. Nice, love it. Just an absolute cacophony of different Dota meme sounds. Absolutely wonderful. Right, so take a look here on mid. Shadow Fiend already has a last hit, which is pretty good considering. Especially against the TA, because TA has much more base damage and also has those Psy Blades as well, giving her harass just for hitting creeps, which is really nice. Shadow Fiend, of course, starting with a lot less damage early on, but obviously being able to get much more damage with Necromastery as the game continues. And there goes First Blood on the Lina. Sorry, not on the Lina, on the Vengeful Spirit by the Lina, who was chased and then killed. Very, very nice stuff. Here comes the Stormhammer as well. Grim, looking to possibly get something in return. He knows that he only has the reactive armor. Vengeful Spirit coming back in. Magic Missile does connect. Not too much going to happen because of it, though. Just going to get some really good... Yeah, it's really good harass, but I don't think there's going to be much. Timbersaw dropped low there, but look at all that regen. You know, he's just used one Tango, and alongside reactive armor, he's back up to full health. These Stormhammers coming out thick and fast from Grim. It's really trying to, I guess, secure the last hits more than anything else.
I'm just going to try restarting though. This is silly. I actually can't.
It's all good?
I can only watch Sven's point of view.
No, that's good. That's good. You can give us an in-depth playstyle. We just get 10 different casters all following a different player perspective. We have then we have like the optimal cast. You might not like it, but this is what peak casting performance looks like. Right, sorry, I'm just gonna take this time to readjust my microphone. There we go. Alright. Here we've got a little bit of harass happening here against Windy. A bit of a support fight here, and the CS is going pretty decently. Shadow Fiend actually CSing really nicely. 13 last hits versus TA's 14. Oh, excellent! You're back. Yeah, I see your camera moving around. Yeah, it's good. Finally.
Right. Okay. Right.
Good D ward there.
Ooh, good.
Good D ward there from the Vengeful Spirit. Shoutouts to Carl Zellbog. Very nice sentry play.
I think it was a nice adjustment to put the Omni Knight in the off lane, so we don't face up against Timbersaw with 2 strength bearers.
Yes, I agree with that.
Oh no, I'm on the wrong team there.
I was gonna say, I wasn't gonna like, you know, there's kind of the yes and type thing. I didn't want to say anything, but like I was like, okay, sure, why not? Right, yeah, no, I do like this Sven Vengeful Spirit though. It's a really nice lane combo. The thing is you are not killing this Timbersaw anytime soon, right?
Nope, but you've got to be kind of worried as a leaner. You've got quite long range, but that's 2 stuns you've got to be worried about.
Yeah, and if one hits, the other is going to hit, you know? And Vengeful Spirit, it's not like she's only a stun. She has the armor reduction with the Wave of Terror, and she hits pretty hard because of that, you know? It's not uncommon
top lane,
to...
the Grim Streak might be going down here.
Yeah, that's...
Pops the Sal.
Does seem like it. Oh, I like that. He was going for the disarm. Oh, wait, hang on. That's a turnaround kill on the Omni Knight. Really nice stuff. Oh, and the BM voice line as well. NH4MN04 is absolutely loving this Pango. I think we've seen him play Pango a few times in tournament before, haven't we? But I think he had a famous performance on Pudge a few months ago, if I'm not mistaken.
I've ran across him in a dota game the other day as well.
Oh really? How did that
we
go?
Lost.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yep. That's why we're casting.
They had a clinks, we lost.
Yeah. Oh, right. I was gonna say that's why we're casting and he's playing, but if it was a clinks thing, then that's a different story.
Right. So TA getting a little bit ahead in the mid lane in terms of wire, but it seems fairly even at the moment for a good.
Oh wow, this is a really bad trade for the Shadow Fiend. Yeah, I was gonna say he was using a lot of stuff. Yeah,
literally cursed.
Yeah, he was using a lot of stuff. He was attacking a lot. He was using his razors, but he was just getting hit by those side blades. So much damage, and a lot more range than people think.
And the Timbersaw diving onto the Sven now as well, as Venge was looking for the bounty rings and not even getting them.
Yeah, the damage that Timbersaw can put out incredibly quickly is just really, really high. Look at that, just 238 damage in the blink of an eye.
Well, Panga's already got a javelin up on this top lane. That's going to make it really difficult for PA. Obviously, you got the sort of a magical burst you get from javelin and there's swashbuckle. But it gives him 20%. It kind of pierces evasion as well, in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't miss the javelin.
Yeah, exactly. Because if the javelin procs, it says 25% chance to pierce through evasion and deal bonus magical damage. So it's really nice against the early levels of Blur, and also as you build it into an MKB, it's very good against the later levels of Blur as well, because that chance goes from 25 to 75.
Oh, the TA's got a DD. gonna start pressuring the tower.
Yeah, I see that. It's well, not only is she going to start pressuring the tower, this also gives her the ability to farm really easily. Like, you know, she just two-shot the small camp, right? And also, it means that Shadow Fiend is just going to be in a lot of danger here. Just coming onto him, that's a huge chunk of damage.
I think she was up. She just ran. Don't feel bad. Over.
Yeah, look at me. Sorry, I'm
Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, I'm focusing too hard on the Shadow Fiend stuff because he's going really far down. Hang on a second. Oh, but the meld! The meld,
Read him like
excellently played. Yeah, read him like the back of a DVD case in Blockbuster. Absolutely insane. Been sitting on that one. It's a good one, right?
You've been sitting on it for like 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years, yeah. That's it's one for the boomers out there.
PA chasing down this Pango.
Yeah, Grimstroke is there.
Swashbuckle.
Inkswell is out, but yeah, I don't think... Inkswell does give you move speed, right? Yeah, it does.
A little bit.
Yeah. I think it was one of those things where he couldn't decide if he wanted to use the Inkspell to run or the Inkspell to stun and then run. And yeah, just ended up killing them, unfortunately.
Very much lose-lose.
Yeah, very much lose-lose. Courier's coming in here. Oh, Arcane Boots and a Soul Ring for Timbersaw. He can just cast spells as freely as he wants now.
Yeah, it's
Decent magic
interesting.
missile.
Sven got an early Morbid Mask and just jumped straight into the jungle. Completely understand that against
Yeah.
Timbersaw.
Oh, for sure. Because you don't want to be in lane against that any longer than you have to be. Because farming is just so difficult. TA with the haste. Oh, no. He's got eyes on Shadow Fiend. Going high ground. Shadow Fiend's going to have to run away from this. Meld immediately into the trap.
Sven's coming over.
Here's Sven immediately with the stun. This is going to be really tough, and DNC is going to have to back away. Luckily, that haste rune's still a fair few seconds on it, and while that's happening...
Constellation Prize Lena.
Yeah, Constellation Prize Lena, and also while that was happening, Sora managed to pick up the Grimstroke as well. So, all in all, 1-for-1 trade, just at different points in the map.
And Timbersaw doing what the hell he likes down bottom, and his Fen's going down as well. Nothing too surprising there. She's just trying to stop the tower going down early, I guess, being down there.
Yeah, I can understand it. I just really don't think that there's ever a time where, against the Timbersaw, which is doing this well, you should, like, be in vision at all, because he does not care about the tower. The tower effectively heals him now that he has 3 points in this reactive armor.
Considering to turn around this Pango, but he's going to swashbuckle again soon. He's fine.
Yeah, I don't think that that's I think that's good damage.
Yeah. Tia's ancient stacks, lovely.
Yeah, she's gonna love that, and obviously really easy for her to just farm that with those side blades split and also with the refraction. That's classic farming simulator right there. Very good stuff. 83 last hits on this TA.
Omni Knight going down, just been charged on. The PA's doing a fair amount of damage back, but not getting 0 crits against this Grimstroke.
Yeah, the silence is there, but she's going to have to back away. Oh, hang on a second. Blink straight back in. That's incredibly ballsy. I like the play. The slow comes out into the blur. Ah, the Inkswell on the self. Not going to be enough.
Disarm.
Slow
It
plus
might
disarm.
happen still.
Yeah, he doesn't have the mana for a swashbuckle, though, is the thing. It's tough. Also, yeah, don't know if you saw in don't know if you saw in chat, but Dwarpington said read him like a plot description on Netflix. Is a more modern version of that.
Oh, Tier's gone Invis Rune. He's on top of his Shadow Fiend.
Oh
he
no!
He is going down.
Yeah,
He's just finished off his Yules, so he's not going to lose any money. But
yeah, bought his items at least. It's tough.
Oh no,
Sven's slow.
Stun as well.
That's a huge light strike array, really long stun, and the TP from Vengeful Spirit will come in, but it won't be enough to save him. A little bit of a spite.
Timbersaw taking the tower bottom as well.
Yeah.
This is all falling apart for the Radiant. Sven needs more time. You need to have Pango and Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend's got his Jules now. So he might be able to get some stuff done. Maybe alongside the Pango, he's having a fairly decent game here. With those jumps. No, he needed a disarm.
Yeah, definitely. Just a classic case of RNG. But Shadow Fiend is here, and that magic damage from the Shadow Raise is going to pick up the PA. 2 raises in a row. This Omni Knight might actually not beat out the Yules. Very, very good stuff. Keep him locked down. Stroke of Fate just whiffs. But yeah, he will go down. And that's a nice 12 souls on the Shadow Fiend right there. That's a fair amount of damage for free.
I don't think kills gives you Necromastery souls anymore. On heroes.
Yeah. I just mean it gives you extra. Yeah, okay, I didn't know that. I haven't played Shadow Fiend since years ago.
I only found this out the other day with one of my friends playing. He was like, "What the hell? I don't have souls."
Yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I mean, they still are last hits, right?
Maybe you get one, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because it's a unit kill. The hero is still a unit. They're looking for a gank here on the.
Rip Venge.
Oh, that's such a dead Venge.
Sven.
Oh, hang on a minute. Where was the last hit? Where was the last hit?
Oh, wait, what? She just got away?
Yeah, she just gets away, and then the stun comes out, and Windy on the Grimstroke might go down instead. Yes, okay, there we go. So it wasn't completely for nothing, but definitely was a little bit strange. Oh, she was one hit away, and I'm pretty sure she was in auto attack range as well. I think DNC may have gotten a little confident there.
I think it's one of those times where you're just like, yeah, I've thrown that right click, and you're trying to be as fast as possible, and then you leave a little bit too early, and you just kick yourself.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
Gods like DNC are still fallible.
Yeah, exactly. The gods bleed as we do, and Shadow Fiend just going to very easily pick up that Lena as a bonus kill there, while DNC
Sven, you're not
takes
going to be able
TA.
to farm these ancients.
No, not even close. Oh my god, look at that damage! That was 3 shots!
And a free courier while you're at it.
Yeah, Courier and the Pangolier as well. That's 3 kills. That's really, really good for the Dire side. They are 5,000 gold ahead.
This early Blink Dagger from a TA is a great idea.
Yes.
Realizing they're far ahead anyway, you could really push the advantage even without the... Which, it'll be here soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Very soon.
I like the Yules into TP. that's nice. Instead of going for the he recognized they didn't have the Shadow Fiend ult prepared, so he just Yules TP. That's good stuff. Guarantee that you get out.
And just to make matters worse with Radiant, PA's finished up a Battle Fury now, so even if you manage to stop the tirade of this TA destroying you, as well as the Timber Sword, for that matter, you're certainly going to be dealing with a heavily slotted PA. Yeah,
this PA is going to be pretty stacked, and it looks like she's kind of going on the Sven here. The God Strength does come out, as does the stun, but no MKB on the Sven. She can actually fight it because of the evasion. Oh, that last hit would have done it, but 20% evasion, strong enough that she was able to win that fight. Incredible, really.
What a hero.
Yeah, what a hero, exactly, right? OS Frog, my greatest creation.
Just crit, lol.
Literally, just crit and don't get hit. Easy. In comes Shadow Fiend. Yeah, he wants to get it. You can't evade the raise damage. Very quickly W into Q. And Timbersaw is up there trying to get revenge, or at least push him off.
Shepsy can always TP out there.
Yeah.
And he does it.
Yeah, it's more just showing yourself to say you need to TP. Oh no.
DDTA.
This is 2 DD runes per 2 shots. Desolator. She has Desolator.
Disgusting.
That's... What do?
You ban TA.
Yeah, you ban TA against DNC. Easy. That's the easiest thing. Because we were saying that TA is not meta at the moment. She's not insane. DNC is just that good. I like the Yules there. Not only does it allow Shadow Fiend to get out, it also purges the DD buff. However, Vengeful Spirit, not enough to get her out. And the gold lead doesn't stop from getting bigger.
Carry fight again, bottom. Who will get the crit? Who will hit the hits? No,
I really don't think it's that. You know, he had God Strength on beforehand, but... Oh, hang on. Ooh. Just crit. Lol. Just crit. You know, that TP, you know, another 2 hits, it would have survived. But, you know, if you just crit, then you just kill. So, you know.
You can't even blame the hero at that point. She had enough hits.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That wasn't luck. That
yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly. It was more likely that he died there than that he didn't. So, Yeah, tanking
inevitable.
tanking the hits there on the TA to preserve the health of the catapult creep. Very, very good. Means that they're going to be able to take this tier 2 tower incredibly early into the game. It's 16 minutes. They might actually be able to deny the outpost XP at 20 minutes, which is a huge, huge thing.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Yeah, denying
really fast push.
Yeah, denying the 20-minute outpost as well is just going to make the it's going to make the XP difference just so much bigger as well.
Yeah, they need their level 2 so bad.
Yeah.
And they're just not getting there.
Yeah, like, look at this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, TA's already level 16. She's twice the level of the Pangolier, who is now having to defensive ult. Trying to keep this... okay, the Timbersaw stun lock is actually insane there. That's really, really good. Right, so as we see here, the Grimstroke does come out. You get the double Yules. Shadow Fiend Yules at just the last moment to prevent that ult from going off, and in comes the Chakram from Timbersaw doing a lot of damage. The SF ult will eventually go off, but won't pick anything up and will instead serve as a glorified disengage tool as Dire go back and lick their wounds. DNC's Wild Ride, I should say, not just DNC, are absolutely dominating this game. Doing really, really well. In just all the areas. And if we look at the fight recap, just look at all of this damage that's done here. The most damage in that team fight, believe it or not, from the Timbersaw with that Chakram and the Whirling Death. It's so much damage. It really is just on such a short cooldown as well. It's really, really just incredibly strong team fighting. But there is a smoke.
It was a really nice pickup for Yules to cancel that Shadow Fiend ult by the Timbersaw as well.
Very good
That
stuff.
might have been a kill on TA. And
this might be a kill on PA with that smoke. There's 4 heroes around her. There's not too much she can do here. She blinks to a creep, but not going to be enough to disjoint the Stormhammer. Also, the Silence coming in there, and eventually she's just going to be whittled down, and her Courier is going to go down too. It had a Mithril Hammer on it.
Here comes the TA, though.
Yeah, and can you really, they're turning around. Really good reactions here from DNC's Wild Ride to just kind of switch the game on them and say, right, you want a 4-man gank? We'll show you how to 4-man gank. This is how you do it. You don't just get 1 kill on a Courier, you get 3 kills. Very, very Monka-esque there for the Radiant, and now they can move straight to Roshan. I think with TA, Lina, and Timbersaw, there's really no contesting this, right?
No.
Yeah.
I'm really struggling to think what they can actually do.
Grimstroke can last hit it over the wall with Stroke of Fate.
I mean, to turn the game.
Yeah, like...
Do I've accidentally learned how to do?
What's that?
See?
Yeah.
Look on the right.
On the right? What am I missing?
I put a toast up. I should have made it last longer. Don't worry, I'll write it again.
Oh, did you? Oh, you wrote something on the map. Sorry, I'm stupid.
No, not on the map. You know, when they do stat pop-ups thing.
Yeah.
But on the, or is it not show for you?
Oh, DNC's TA is too strong. Right? How do you do that? That's awesome. I didn't know you could do that.
Well, I think the default hotkey is F10, and then you can just write some stuff in. You can put pictures in and stuff like that.
That's awesome. I didn't know that you could do that. Yeah, sorry, I saw it on the... I was looking on the right, and I was looking like down here at like the items or something, and I was like, 8, but no, I didn't see that.
That was me looking for hotkeys to stop watching Sven's player perspective.
Yeah.
Thank God I got out of that. That would have been a really sad viewing.
Yeah, for real. God,
He's
unfortunately.
not having a good time.
Yeah, even Shadow Fiend is more farm than...
He's gonna
deny on the... Oh no, the Stormhammer comes out, but not in time to save him. The swap was really well intended, but the path to hell is paved with good intentions, and both of them are going to be in the... Oh, they're going to be pretty far underground. That is 3 down pretty much for free on the side of DNC.
On this point, it's going to take some good throwing from the Dire side to come back to this.
This isn't... the way I want to say this is, TA is 15-0. It's not Dire's game. It's not Radiant's game to win. It's Dire's game to lose, right? Because everything goes as it stands. There's really nothing that Radiant can do here.
throw on the uphill. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, they need to throw heavy on uphill, but I really just, you know, with Omni Knight as well, because this strength buff, this constant buffing, the W, the Heavenly Grace.
Nice swap.
That's a great
Thanks
swap on Lina, but physical damage. Good double stun, Stormhammer coming out twice. Lina will go down. This is actually really good. DNC falling very, very low. He does still have Aegis, so don't go crazy just yet. Shadow Fiend getting a lot of damage and will actually pick up the Aegis on the TA, but there's not really too much else because this PA just got an ultra kill. Buyback's coming out. Sven immediately is back in. Clumsy netted.
There's no god strength though.
Oh my goodness, she has a Hurricane Pike. Oh, Sven!
What?
Sven died from that range. The Hurricane Pike. Come on, dude. He's just a boy.
Give me anything.
He's just a boy. Oh, DNC, you troll. Oh, goodness me.
Nice swap back into the tower.
Yeah, this
nice couple swaps in these last engagements.
Gotta give it to the Venge here. She's been swapping really nicely. Yeah, that Heavenly Grace just gonna save DNC. Doesn't have Aegis anymore and is playing on a very little amount of health. And also, Omni Knight doesn't really have too much mana left. Does have a few charges on the one though. The blink
she just blinks out
just
for the
in
damage
time.
because she had the refraction up to block the damage from mules.
That's very, very good. And very good awareness as well, because that's not something you can do on reaction. You need to know that that's going to happen. So, really nice stuff. Here comes the PA with the Battle Fury. Oh, Venge. Not like this.
Even though illusion goes down instantly.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot she even had an illusion at this point. Shadow Fiend as well. Oh, the Laguna Blade will seal the deal. To think they haven't taken the Rex yet, like, come on guys. Focus on objectives. Don't get too crazy. Are they really backing off? Oh no, they're going bottom. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. You gotta love those like crit blood spatters as well though. That's really cool stuff. Yeah, it's just an absolute slaughterfest right now. Complete bloodbath for the side of DNC's World Ride.
I'm surprised they haven't called GG.
I honestly I don't really know what they're waiting for here. And I hate to say that as the caster. From a casting perspective, I just want to make it very clear to the chat. I'm very against the concept of call it, right? But with this much of a lead,
just hurts.
It's painful to watch almost because it's like you like a fair fight, you know? You like a fair. This is like watching Muhammad Ali box against
me.
Yeah, against Daybreaker, and I've seen Daybreaker box. It's a very sorry sight on its own. So against Muhammad Ali, you can imagine.
I didn't know you were watching.
Look, dude, you know, I mean, if you're gonna live stream your MMA attempts, you know, it's okay. So I guess it's not boxing, but you know, I feel like even if you were doing MMA versus boxing with Muhammad Ali, you still wouldn't stand a chance. He's just that good. Bounty runes coming up, but you know. Do you even go for the bounty runes, or do you just keep pushing?
You go die.
Yeah, you go die. Look, yeah, Grimstroke. Okay, so if we're talking from optimal levels of play here, you shouldn't leave base here, I don't think. Grimstroke moving forward to ward, obviously if it's the position 5, I can understand the reason for doing it. Your life doesn't matter too much. And the death cooldown for him is not very big, because, you know, he's not even level 10 yet. That's a big one. The Grimstroke has not even hit his level 10 talent.
So something I will say is the game is obviously way past this point. What you can do as a support in these losing games is to try to sort of suicide push the side lanes such that someone has to come back to defend the waves or something, and hopefully your team can take a 4v4 fight, or if you manage to get away before, once someone TP's back, you can take a 5v4 fight. Like I said, the game's well beyond.
Yeah. At this point, yeah. But no, that's actually one of the reasons I like playing Clockwork, is because Clockwork can do that for pretty much free just with
Flare.
Just with Flare, yeah. It's a really nice one. So yeah, in comes the leashes. and it's not really going to do too much because of course it's only level 1 leash, and also there's not really too much that the Radiant can actually do here. You know, the only saving grace for the Radiant here is probably the Shadow Fiend, but there's just really not too much that they can actually do. The barracks will go down eventually. We'll see how many kills they want to get first, because they really could just order it. They're kind of just walking up to the counter and going, yeah, I'll have a triple kill with Shadow Fiend. What do you want? Sorry, with PA. What do you want? Oh, you want a double kill? Okay, fair enough. And I'd like 2 diebacks on the side, please. You know, they can do whatever they please.
2 diebacks on the side.
Oh goodness, is this supposed to be the season of giving? But the one thing that Radiant won't give is up.
Feast.
Yeah, the one thing that Radiant will not give is up. And I gotta respect that. GG, good luck further.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, here we go. Finally. Cassius Curse. Oh, the BM. And Dog NC Wild Ride will win that game pretty decisively. I would say. Would you call that decisive, Daybreaker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty decisively.
TA pick. It
Yeah.
was uncountable TA and Timbersaw. Timbersaw got to do what is one as well as the TA.
Yeah.
So they were just overwhelmed at that point.
Mhm.
Like maybe if TA was going out of control and you had 2 other winning lanes, you could deal with it, but it just one too many problems.
Yeah, gotta say, you know, decent play from Godlike Pepegs. I have to say, in the early game, it was actually pretty solid. It's just DNC is a player, who can just, as soon as they get an early lead, right, they can take that lead as far as they want to, right? They will run with that lead until someone tells them to stop, right? And they just didn't have a team that could shut down that TA. And then because TA was going so crazy, it was in effect making space for the PA to go crazy as well in the later stages of the game, you know? So it's like, not only do you have the problem of TA going absolutely insane, you also have the looming kind of threat of this PA who is getting free farm because everyone's dying. You're having to put so much onto this TA that you can't actually control the PA. My only one wish for next patch is that they make it so that TA and PA don't sound so similar, so I don't get them mixed up. Because I had to mentally keep track of what I was trying to say there.
Just not as bad as the Earth Spirit Earth Shaker and the Spirit situation.
Yeah, ES.
ES versus ES.
Yes, the Spanish heroes, as I call them. Yeah,
I think our match was the first one to finish.
Well, with a duration of 27:11, yeah, it makes a lot of sense that it was the first one to finish. It's very unfortunate what happened there, but I do want to say, good build orders from both of them. You know, getting the Ghost Scepter on Shadow Fiend after the Blink and the Yours, that's really nice. It's good. It directly counters both PA and TA. It's good stuff. Pangolier as well, going for didn't get to finish too much of it, but going for that Guardian Greaves build that you were talking about, where they go aura, they stack a lot of armor to deal with the physical damage. So you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, that the intelligence of the players is definitely there, right? These guys weren't, you know, it's not pros versus idiots or anything like that. Like, very good performance from Godlike Pepegs on paper, just in terms of like the strategy and the theory crafting behind it all. Like, it's all there. It's just in the actual game, the mechanical skill that is coming out of DNC's Wild Ride was just so much more so. You know, the hyper aggression, even though you're building in certain ways. When it's a team comp that is that aggressive and will push you that hard, you need a dedicated counter pusher or something, you know?
Yeah, that's why they banned out stuff like Underlord.
Yeah, definitely, I could see that. So who do you think would have been the savior here for Godlike Pepegs? If you could change like a pick or two on their team, who do you think would have given them a better chance? If not this comp, do you think there was any way they could have improved their comp?
Not having Shadow Fiend, because it wasn't when you don't have last pick mid, it's a real issue to pick a hero that can be counter picked like that. As we saw with the TA pick, whereas you often see more like safe picks, which like your Dragon Knights, your Death Prophets, boring stuff like that, where even if you're counter picked, really, it's not the end of the world. You're gonna have a somewhat decent game, or you can just push out the waves and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that, and yeah, Shadow Fiend is just such a. I think he's a really not bad mid at the moment, but I think he's too honest of a mid, right? Like a lot of mids these days have just a really decent ability to shut people down, right? Like, if you pick a mid that is honest, like Shadow Fiend, that wears his, skills and his heart on his sleeve, it's really easy to pick someone like TA who can just abuse that, right? Like you pick TA, you could pick someone like I don't know, maybe a Void Spirit as well. Storm Spirit as well works really nicely against Shadow Fiend in my opinion. And you can just kind of do whatever you want to him, I feel like the good mids in this patch are heroes that, even if they're answered, they're still useful. Whereas Shadow Fiend, if he gets counterpicked, he's pretty much just a range creep in the end of it, right?
Yeah, like I said at the start, it's like you never worried about them having a Shadow Fiend pick. But I don't think there's anything that Shadow Fiend currently does that's a speciality. Yeah,
there's nothing in Shadow Fiend's repertoire that really stands him out as the best at that specific thing, Because I mean,
just needs some buffs.
Yeah, he's just decent. Yeah, he definitely needs some buffs for real. I think give him back the because okay, I'm looking into the actual changes that they made on Shadow Fiend's thing. Basically, the soul cap increases per level of Necromastery, but also the damage per soul increases as well. So instead of
really dominate a lane anymore.
Yeah, instead of the souls always giving 2 damage, and he has like a max of this much, and heroes give 12, right? That's all good. I think maybe if you make it so that heroes give 2 stacks instead of 1, like maybe just buff up his early game damage so that he can like get a strong early. Because really, what on Shadow Fiend you need is a strong early, right?
Okay. Apparently, I need turning up a bit.
Yeah.
According to Trow.
I thought I had you on 200%, but I don't. Can you talk for me, please?
I am talking. This is me talking.
All right.
I have nothing to talk about. Talking.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Right. So I've turned Daybreaker up, Trell. If you could, in 2 minutes' time, you just let us know if this is a better level. I thought I had you on 200%. For some reason, I don't. So big apologies on my behalf.
I'm going to start setting up the next lobby, even though we don't have a team yet.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah, and that, I'm just going to quickly just look at the graphs here. So as you can see, chat, the win probability was actually not too far in, it was up there with Godlike Pepegs, right? It's just at around about this point here, this 14-minute mark, that's when TA really started to come online. And then it just kind of kept going. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god, the net worth.
I'd love to have known how much DNC would have been worth if you killed him.
Yeah, same. Probably so much, because he ended that game
so close at one point.
Yeah, he ended that game on 21,000 net worth at 27 minutes, which is absolutely insane. The GPM is through the roof, right?
Third, yeah. We wonder if it was over 1,000.
Yeah. Oh, probably, yeah. Also, I just want to say, I love this Omni Knight hair. I don't know what hair that is. That is the inscribed coiffure of the Star Wars stole, right? That is a really nice hair piece. Like, it's just a common piece, but like I like Omni Knight with that haircut. It suits him. Right. Okay. So with that out of the way and the stats all sorted, we will go back to our waiting screen, but do not worry, we will not start a timer. There will not be any copyright-free music. You will get to listen to the wonderful, wonderful voices of myself, Melody, also known as Shoopt, and Daybreaker. But Daybreaker at the moment is setting up a lobby, so I can imagine that it may be hard for him to talk right now. So I'll quickly join this.
That should be alright until we got a second team.
Excellent. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so basically loving the tournament so far. That was a really good first game, even though it was a little bit of a stomp, right? Even though it was a little bit of a stomp. Maybe it was a lot of bit of a stomp, right? It was still fun to watch.
There's always things to learn from stomps as well.
Exactly, yeah. And this is the thing, right? Okay, people may say, "Oh, well, DNC, he's like, he's an Immortal player, I think."
Yeah, he's Immortal 2000-ish, I think.
Immortal 2000. That's wrong, how can that be fun? How can that these kind of things? It's complaints that like I've seen before, right? However, it's such a good opportunity to learn. Right? You always learn from stomps.
Yeah, and he'll be balanced out, of course, because his teammates would be lower MMR.
Oh yeah, for sure. Obviously, right there, you can see, you can see that he was a dominant force on that team. However, that doesn't in itself mean that that team is going to win. For example, there are multiple different things that can happen. Average MMR is a thing that exists, and one player. It's a 10-player game, right? It's not 1v1v1v1v1v1. It's 5v5. So it all comes down to the team play at the end of the day. And as we get further into the bracket, maybe that there's a team out there that is so good at team play that they are able to knock down and slay the beast, right?
Yeah, and there's strategy around this as well. When you consider the fact that you might be aware that you're against a team where someone's particularly higher than the rest of the team, whereas your team yourself might be more balanced across the board. Because there's always going to be a bit of that, because there's always some like outstanding players, like DNC, for example. And what you need to do is try to focus your bans against that certain player. You need to make sure they don't have a hero that they can sort of try and 1v5 the game in a way. Your heroes like TA. You want some sort of. Sometimes you also want like someone like an anti-carry. Imagine you have a Doom and you just doom that one player constantly. It's like you're not a good player if you're doomed.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because you kind of get your entire abilities just kind of turned off. It's gonna be an interesting one. I think this tournament. It's gonna be fun. I can very much enjoy it. But yeah, I do just want to give a big shout out to Alliance. Did so at the beginning of the stream, but I'm also going to do so here. In case you guys are missed the start of the stream, just to let you know what these players are playing for. They are playing for some 2019 Alliance jerseys and some Razor Goliathus mousepads, provided, of course, by the Alliance GG, which you can follow on Twitter at the Alliance GG, and also their website is thealliance.gg, I think is what it is, right? Yeah, but really, huge fan of those guys, loving what they're doing for us, and super, super excited to work with them more in the new year in 2021. 2020 has been the longest year ever, or something like that. It's absolutely crazy. There are some amazing, just terrible things happening around the world. Crazy
We're all
ones.
doomed.
Yeah, exactly, right? This is the year of the Doombringer. But, it's like new Doom eggs. It hits in a global AoE.
If it goes long enough, we're going to have to start class like the Chinese years, but you just give them like the hero year.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Year of the Doom.
Yeah, Year of the Doom. Year of the Meepo is when all the player numbers just hit like catastrophically low. But yeah, really looking forward to working with Alliance in the future. It's going to be awesome. We've got plenty more stuff planned for the Reddit Dota 2 tournaments and more events in the Reddit community that we have on Discord. So if you are interested, if you are coming from Twitter, from the Reddit itself, or if you are even from the Discord, you can always, well, obviously not if you're from the Discord, but you can always join the Discord at discord.gg/rdota2. Really good stuff. We host these tournaments every month. This is obviously the biggest one because it's the holiday season. It is the season of giving and togetherness. And even though we may not be able to be physically together at LANs or anything this year, we can still be together and feel the warmth through our monitors. Isn't that right, Daybreaker?
Yep, and we have a result of Team 3 versus 4. Team 4 won.
That's
that's
good.
I have the lobby up and the details are out already.
Excellent, that's good. So that means it won't be too long until the next game. Which I'm very excited for. But yeah. Just want to say another big thank you to Alliance for all the support they've given us this year as well. People may not know this, but this is not our first partnership with Alliance. We have had multiple tournaments with them over the year, and it's been really nice that they've been able to do this throughout the entire year. So really good stuff. Really good stuff. I'm excited. I'm hyped. You know, this is good. This feels good.
It was funny, just like everyone's shitting on the odd teams.
Yeah.
Just odd teams, so bad.
Yeah. Odd teams, surveyed. Any odd teams?
Team 5 versus 6 just finished as well, and Team 5 won, defending the honor of all teams.
Even fan straits, surveyed. even supporters. Care to explain? Right. Oh, goodness me.
All right, let's look at the Team 3 versus 4. So Team 4 won it.
Okay.
And they look to have a Morphling, Dark Willow, Witch Doctor, Mars, Chaos Knight.
Chaos Knight?
Yeah, and they were against a... Is that a Slark? I'm doing this off the screenshot.
I'm looking. That seems to be a Slark 1. Versus
Undying.
Slark 1, Undying, Ancient Apparition, Sanking, and Lena.
What is that lineup?
That's a strange one.
Slark, a terrible hero right now.
Well, yeah, Slark's not that good at the moment. He's alright, he's just not that good. Slark 1 with Ancient Apparition
Lena
5,
mid, I guess?
right? Lena, yeah, that's got to be Lena mid, because... Unless it's Sanking mid?
I think Sanking offlane, Lena mid. Maybe 4 Undying or 4 A8. You got two very passive supports there. You've got Sanking to initiate, but it feels like you've got very little team fight, some pick off, but half your heroes can't get involved in that.
And then you compare that to the team like Morphling.
You got the Dark Willow Mars.
Yeah.
How did they even fight into that? Never mind the rest of it.
Yeah. Then you've got Morphling who looks to have gone the shotgun build and was 14-2 near the end of that game, getting a net worth up there that was close to DNC's, obviously just not in the same amount of time. 29,000 gold lead at the end there. That's whew.
Right. I'll be gone for about 1 minute.
Okay, that's totally fine.
I'll be back.
Yeah, just talking more about this team that we're going to be seeing here, the Lidovej Gamers, I think. I'm not sure. I can't see the full name. But they had a really strong comp here. You know, you've got Morphling, who is just strong on his own. Dark Willow and Mars is a fantastic teamfight combo, just because you've got the Bramble Maze inside the arena, you've got the Terrorize inside the arena. There's just so much going on there. Chaos Knight as well. Not exactly a premier carry hero at the moment, but still a very good one. You know, definitely gets the job done. And Witch Doctor as well provides a lot of really good utility inside the Mars arena. Just, you know, if they're all trapped up in one space, that means that Paralyzing Cask is going to get max bounces almost every time. And also, if you do end up building into something like an Aghanim Scepter, if the game goes long enough, you can guarantee that your Ags is going to hit all 5 heroes. So it's a really, really strong comp there from the side of Lidovej, and I am excited to see what they do here. This could actually be a very interesting game. Definitely.
I am back.
Welcome
we're
back.
8 out of 10 on the lobby.
Yeah, just on time. Yeah. So we're just waiting on 2 more players who are probably just taking quick bathroom breaks, just kind of resetting themselves. You know, they've had a really good game. They want to. I think they want to take this momentum forwards, but you obviously do need to exercise caution and also exercise proper gaming practices, you know, which sounds funny when I say it, but it really does mean something. You know, you gotta take a break. You know, shake the legs off a little bit. Make it so you're playing your best in every game you play. You know? And I'll be honest with you, if you want to play your best,
hydrate.
You gotta hydrate. You gotta drink that water. Chat, Twitch chat right now, if you haven't drank water in the last hour, it is my challenge to you. Right now.
Does Red Bull count?
Sorry? No, Red Bull does. Okay, Red Bull doesn't count, but no one tell Bulldog, okay? I know we're partnered with Alliance and everything, but like no one tell Bulldog that we said that it counts, that it doesn't count. But yeah, you should definitely hydrate. And also, what better way to game than gaming in comfort? Am I right? And you know how you would be comfortable? You could increase your comfort with a Razer Goliathus mousepad that you could get by winning this tournament, courtesy of Alliance. Which is, you know, it's pretty pog, I would say. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Also, I suspect their jerseys are pretty comfy too.
Yeah, I would say so too. It's, you know, they're not exactly run-of-the-mill stuff. It's gonna be very good. It's read as Lidovi. Ah, right. Sorry, my bad, Raviente. My bad. I will fix that in the future. I do not speak Swedish, so. Gotta say, 8 times as core AA. Wow. So that wasn't actually that was position 5, Lena, with a core AA in that one.
It was position 5.
I'm pretty sure they're talking about it right now at Casters. Hang on.
You owe me an apology. What did we do to Deceased?
Yeah, what did we do? So Deceased, who is someone on the side of DNC, calling me dead for First Blood? SMH? Oh, because I said First Blood on the Lena, and then I said Lena got it actually, because I meant to say it the other way around. Wow. I'm already having hashtags made of the things which I say. Fantastic. Thank you guys for the support.
Fan saves my life, and this is how he gets fan.
Literally. Oh, God. I am in love with Mejanut. Oh, they've got a nice little romance. Side story happening here in the tournament. You know, who says that love can't bloom on a battlefield, huh?
To be honest, it must be nice how many friends you can make in.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely. I've made quite a few friends through playing Dota, to be honest. Which is crazy to think about it, considering that, you know, the community can be... It can be difficult to love at times, right?
Yeah, I got a couple of friends from 2013 who I met in Dota, and I'm still friends with them and chat with them daily.
Wow, that's insane. I don't think I've ever had anyone who like that, but that is crazy. Very cool stuff. Dota really is, and video games as a whole, I suppose, are really good at bringing people together. Even if it may seem like it's very divisive. I believe in the unity.
Weirds out the boomers when you say, "Oh, I've got a friend in Sweden, I've got a friend in."
Yeah, for real. They're just like, what? How do you have so many friends? Yeah.
Number of times I've played in teams as well, and it's just like multinational, everyone from a different country almost, or you know, it's just nice. It brings everyone together.
Sopo, thank you. I appreciate. I appreciate. Yeah, just a fantastic compliment from the Twitch chat there. Man, these casters are pretty okay. Like, damn right we are. We're average. No, we're so much better than average. We're the best in the world. Anyway.
Lobby's 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was about to say. Lobby is 9 out of 10. We are just waiting on the last people from Lidve, who is apparently not Swedish. I said I don't speak Swedish, but apparently it's not even Swedish. Which is what I'm hearing from Raviente himself. So I'm sure we will find out what language it is, but I have no idea. Lidove? Is Lidove like a country? Is it like a language or something? I'm gonna Google what that means.
Well, careful.
Yeah, I know, right?
Actually, it's probably good if you Google it.
Lidovate. Oh, wow. Lidovate Gaming, by the way. First thing that comes up when you type Lidovate in is the
GG score.
Yeah, the GG score, yeah. They're from the Czech Republic, so maybe...
Raviante is obviously this is not a pre-made team, just to be clear.
Yeah, of course.
Just one of their players is...
Yeah. So if Raviente is the person who has this team...
Current streak, 7 losses in a row.
I see that. Yeah, I see that.
Earn $220. Fair.
Earn $220.
Actually earning money.
What? Actually earning money by playing video games. Fair play. Raviente with the stacks. Okay. And they ain't just ancients. Whew.
$44 each.
Yeah, that's very cool stuff. $44 each. You know what that could buy you? I could buy you a Racer Goliath's mousepad. Which you get for free if you win this tournament. So, you've got the incentive right there.
Alright, okay, we need to start chasing for Velasco.
Yeah, probably, because it's been a little while now. If you could get on that, I will go ahead and keep talking. Hey man, don't take it like that. Oh, no, I'm just making a joke. It's okay, Stoppo, don't worry. It's all good. But yeah, it's all really, really good. I'm really looking forward to what Lidovate can put forward here against DNC's Wild Ride. I have no idea where he went. Oof. Wow, this is
Alright.
This is getting spicy.
So
it's all good. We're receiving word from Raviente that Playmaker, who is their fourth player, who was their fifth player, has seemed to have gone briefly MIA. So we are just trying to chase and find out what has happened to him so that we can start this game as soon as possible. Everyone from DNC is here, and everything will be fine as soon as they are able to join and we're able to get a grasp on what the situation actually is. So thank you so much, chat, for your patience in this matter. Very, 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 very nice for you to understand. Please understand, and we will continue on, I'm sure, in just a few moments.
Yeah, so I'm pinging him on Discord. Mm-hmm. He's online, but it looks like online on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that. Well, I mean, he just won the last game, so he kind of gone anyway.
Did he think it was like a one-game thing?
Yeah.
Here's my jerseys.
Yeah, we got it.
Looking forward to this mouse mat. Played one game.
It's gonna be a nice Christmas this year.
You gotta work for this.
Yeah, no, you gotta. We don't just give out the jerseys to anyone. You gotta be the best of the best. You gotta be the creme de la creme, as they say in French. Sell mousepad and get $90 mousepad. We smart. Imagine selling the official mousepad that you get as a prize for the Reddit dota2 Christmas Cup. That's some degenerate stuff right there.
Frame it.
Yeah, I would. Literally, I was gonna say I wouldn't even use it. I'd keep it in the box. Oh, why do you have a mousepad in the box?
Gaming
right
career.
here. That's not a mousepad. No, that's a trophy in the shape of a mousepad that also functions as a mousepad.
Especially with the way I treat my mouse pads.
Oh yeah, for sure. Literally, that
I'm a disgusting man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not a disgusting man. I'm a disgusting woman. But the sentiment is still the same. I'll be honest. I don't treat my mouse pads that badly. I treat my mice worse. Which is probably
animal
inverse.
or.
I don't have any animals.
Because
the
plural of a computer mouse is mouses.
Is it really? Not computer mice?
Yeah.
I did not know that. That is brand new knowledge to me. That is brand new knowledge to me. I did not know.
So what you actually just admitted to is animal abuse. I'm reporting stream right now.
Oh my god! Literally, the call out posts are already happening on Twitter. You know, get the twit longers out, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious me! I mean my computer mouses. Oh goodness. Whew. Available for what? Goodness me. Easiest jersey, Sovade. Kappa Keeper PogChamp.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, Pog! There he is! Playmaker, we did it! We did it, Reddit! Literally.
Panic over. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
That was close. I just started asking for more help chasing.
Yeah. I can see it in the stats chat.
Close to being in trouble.
Mm-hmm. We were
Right.
like,
Okay.
guys.
Everyone's here. So
Yes.
I'll do the pick side selection. The
And now
coin
we
is
will
flipping.
see. Yes, I see that. And the coin lands on the side of Lidove Gaming. And it seems that they will have...
Second pick. That gives them last pick, probably to settle their mid.
Mm-hmm,
That's always my favorite.
Yeah, I feel that as well. If you can get the mid lane sorted and get a good matchup there, you can pretty easily do some other stuff. And yep, Radiant pick on DNC's side.
Just check that already.
Mm-hmm. And we should be good to go, assuming both teams reply with ready. But at this rate, if they don't, someone will be getting smacked.
Yeah.
All right,
well, good. Let's go. Let's
team
go.
captains both done it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And here we are, straight into the draft again.
Radiant team ban.
Immediate, like no time even happened. And DNC's Wild Ride get the first ban. And yes, it is Lidove Gaming. You know, because what else would it be, really?
Oh, we really do have a Dark Willow spammer.
Yeah, they do. I see
78 games in the last 3 months.
You're kidding. 78 games in the last 3 months. Yeah, 17 of which have been this month. That is. Whew.
That is a ban.
Yeah. So, Sanking banned here. Do you ban Sven? Or do you try and pick it first?
I mean, Sven's not the be-all, end-all in terms of carry picks. There's PA Inspector as well.
True.
Faceless Void. I think those are those
True.
4 are the scariest ones.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think the Void ban is smart, honestly. I think Void is probably the most important one to ban, because he's just so good right now.
Yeah, it's easy drafting as well. You just get something that can...
Ooh, the Mars ban.
Yeah, looking back to their previous game, probably.
Mm.
I know that was their own game.
That was
they
them,
played
yeah,
Mars
that's what I'm
themselves.
thinking. So they're saying to themselves.
So
Omni
now you
Knight.
pick the Sven because you got the Dispel against the Omni Knight.
I think picking Sven here is smart, yeah.
Or you
Because
just get
if
nuts with magic
yeah,
damage.
because if DNC's draft matches the previous one, what they'll pick here is Omni Knight and then Sven, right?
10 seconds remaining.
First pick Omni Knight, second pick Sven.
Yeah, Omni Knight and Sven together is really scary because
Yeah.
extra strength on Sven. Oof.
Yeah, it means that it's more damage to be doubled by God Strength, because obviously God Strength doubles the base damage.
Yeah, as well as, Sven flying with a huge amount of status is just a bad time.
Yeah.
Radiant team pick.
Dark Willow, fair
Dark
enough,
Willow, yep,
fulfill your spammer.
Yep. I mean, if they're good enough, if Playmaker is good enough to spam Dark Willow and have a positive win rate with her, then in a tournament, why would you not, right?
Yeah.
Seems like an easy one.
10 seconds remaining.
It's also magic damage against the Omni Knight, which is
5
fine.
seconds remaining.
Right. Taking a little bit of time here, deciding who they want to pick second. Maybe it's not as clear cut as just picking on the Knight Sven like before. Maybe they are worried about the Sven counter.
Yeah, you could be looking maybe like a PA pick again.
Ooh,
Spectre.
Spectre
Okay.
instead. Okay.
Yeah, one of the strong 4 carries and easy
Yeah,
enough
that
to
you
execute again.
Yeah, that you were talking about earlier.
Team 5 versus 7 has just started. Everything's lining up.
Hopefully, things will be all streamlined so that we won't have too much of a waiting time after this game. Hopefully. Now we have to wait for Lidové to give us their second pick against this Omni Knight Spectre. We will see what happens here. I wonder if they'll pick a position 1 here as well. I think you do, right? Pick a carry into the carry? Or maybe you pick an offlaner?
Well, the carry matchup. I think it'll be fine to pick up a carry, but there's no reason why you have to. You could go for your 5 position here as well.
Yeah, because Dark Willow is definitely in the offlane, right?
You might be worried about them banning all the carry. Well, Axe.
Axe isn't bad, I don't think.
I think Axe has been good against certain carries like PA and stuff, but Spectre, I don't think you really care about being caught by Axe.
I do want to say it's nice against the Omni Knight because spin goes through the ult.
I think it does physical damage these days.
I thought it did pure.
Let me have a look. Let me fact check.
I know it used to do pure if they've changed it. Also, the TA ban from Lidové, learning from previous teams' mistakes.
Yeah, you're right. It is pure.
It is pure. Yeah. I figured as much. I was going to say.
I feel like it changed at some.
Yeah, I think they might have changed it back afterwards as well. Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
I blame Ice Frog. Yeah. Anti-Mage is one of those sort of lurker carries that sometimes gets picked up.
Yeah, he's like the Dark Horse 5th carry, right? Of those 4 carries we were talking about earlier. I think Anti-Mage is good enough that he can be picked into certain lineups and be very effective currently.
Yeah, and Omni Knight provides 0 lockdown, and Spectre provides 0 lockdown for the AM, so I can understand that ban.
Yeah, I think against teams with a lot of lockdown or with a lot of like AOE non-targeted stuff, like maybe people who pick up like Enigma or maybe a more relevantly a Tidehunter or something like that.
I'm still surprised this Sven pickup hasn't been.
Well, that's
addressed.
That's the thing is I think. How does Spectre do against Sven? I feel like Sven just kind of.
I think Sven can win the game early enough that Spectre is not too relevant, or Sven's far decently ahead because you can farm fast with the Cleaver. You can beat her for a while.
Yeah, and
Spectre
if you have a BKB, you can also make it so that the isolated damage that you get is much less. And if you
potential Silver Edge picker as well.
Exactly. Just because if you get a Silver Edge, you can turn off the dispersion, which constitutes so much to Spectre's tankiness in the late game.
Yeah, hence why they've banned out the Viper. It's literally that's all that Viper is.
Yeah, Viper is just it's AOE break. Yeah.
Why else would you pick that hero?
Shadow Demon's not bad. Shadow Demon's not a bad ban here.
Yeah, his ult purges.
Yeah, true.
Continuously purges.
Yeah, it's basically a nullifier. Which obviously, as we said in the previous draft, Nullifier is a very good item that you pick up into Omni Knight, but you don't really want to buy Nullifier because Nullifier is not a very good item.
And if Shadow Demon gets a bit of farm as well, it applies Break, which destroys the Spectre.
Yes, exactly. No, I think Shadow Demon is a very smart ban there. Very
smart ban. It's not often played these days.
It's the thinking man's ban. It's
10 seconds.
It's a good ban on paper, but I'm not sure if they would have picked it anyway.
Because
heroes not often played.
If I look into the previously played games, oh sorry microphone, I'm terribly sorry about that, baby. If we look into the previously played heroes on the side of the Dire, we can see that the only person who's played Shadow Demon in the last month is Playmaker, who is the Dark Willow spammer, and we can probably assume that they're going to be playing that instead. And Witch Doctor, coming out as the position 5, really strong hero. They played it in the last game.
5 seconds.
Not entirely keen on this pick because his ult could be counter-outed by Omni Knight, but in the end, the Witch Doctor is just more of you're getting it for the laning.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just a lot of damage. I think Maledict is just a really good kill confirm ability. And
it's good against the Spectre as well, who gets tanky.
Yeah.
The tank of a hero with Maledict's more value.
Yeah, exactly. And also it can secure some early game kills earlier on. Oh, in Joker, in the mid lane.
Maybe some Sunstrike combos with Axe if Exalt, but most of the time you see Quaswex these days.
Well, I think Quaswex is also still really good, because if you get enough people into a tornado, it sets you up for a Bramble Maze, right?
Yeah. What also I want to point out is Tornado purges off Omni Knight ult.
Ooh, I didn't realize that.
That's part of the
That's
reason why they'll be picking that.
huge. That's a huge counter pick. I didn't realize that Tornado purges. That's so good.
Yeah, it's why often like back a little while ago, you'd counter pick Ember Spirit with an Invoker because he just couldn't use his shield.
Oh yeah,
These days,
off, yeah.
Ember Spirit doesn't care so much about his shield. He can
Yeah,
go
because
to
shield used to be
max
much better
slight
back
these
in the
days,
day.
but-
Yeah. It's,
But yeah, he could have some clutch tornadoes. The fight definitely has to be going in their way in the first place to do that. Otherwise, he's
yeah, and also it means that if you want to use Tornado that way, it means you have to have secondary engage. Legion Commander, I like against Dark Willow and Witch Doctor, because you can pick up pretty much... If you manage to get onto them and duel them in the early game, which you should be able to do when you have a Lina on your team, assuming that this is Legion 3, of course, you can very easily pick up free duel damage in the early game, which I think is, that's always a good situation for Legion Commander, right?
5 seconds.
I think it's almost definitely a free position Legion. You rarely see it elsewhere. Trying to think. I think it's basically just trying to counteract what carries are left. Like it can do decently well against the Sven, but more so if they decide to go for some PA. And an Alacrity PA could be scary.
Yeah, definitely. Because that is something which you need to keep in mind of with the Invoker is, we talk about Tornado, Meatball, Deafening Blast, all these very good abilities the Invoker has. Alacrity on a carry is some serious damage.
I feel bad for this Axe pick. He's got nothing to blink cool and blade mail and kill.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only real...
Spectre doesn't care.
Yeah.
Omni Knight's not going to kill himself.
Yeah.
Lina 4 is, I guess, okay.
Yeah.
But she's not going to kill himself.
The Blink Call needs follow-up. He can't do it on his own. Legion Commander, maybe? But even then, it's like, usually a lot of the time, if you're blinking and calling onto a Legion Commander, if she's doing it well at all...
Might be just a comfort pick. You can't understate the value of a comfort pick.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Comfort picks are incredibly useful. And at the end of the day... Blink Call is still a very good teamfight engage. Regardless of if you're getting kills or not, it's a good engage that you can use to set up Bramble Maze, Tornado, Paralyzing Cask. You have a lot of things that can play off it. So
maybe the plan is to be able to dominate the Spectre Omni Knight lane. But
I can understand it because you can make it hard for Spectre to. You can make it hard for Spectre to last hit. Shadow Fiend ban. Interesting. Maybe
after last game.
Yeah.
I was
gonna say yeah. Well, they haven't picked a mid, and the TA is banned.
Yeah, they banned the TA because they're against DNC, and he absolutely destroyed last game with the TA.
You were saying that we can't underestimate the value.
Anything.
You were saying we can't underestimate the value of a comfort pick, and TA is probably one of the biggest comfort picks. So
and destroys Invoker in lane as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Something would actually not be a meme this time as a brood ban. They would have to throw the axe mid, but then you've got an Invoker not getting the levels he needs, and he's just fully behind.
I think they're trying to force them into the Sven pick here, which is a really strange concept, but I can kind of understand it. Because they're banning out Terrorblade, they're banning out Troll Warlord, they're kind of getting rid of all the options that they have aside from Sven.
I think...
seconds remaining.
Yeah, other than the fact that Sven dispels Omni Knight, I feel like it's not a great Sven game. He can kill the Lina fairly well, but everyone else can take their punches quite well.
Yeah. Zeus ban is pretty decent. They have a pretty low health pool for the early portions of the game. I think Zeus is basically just a really good pusher high ground defender that can also just grab you some kills in the mid game to accelerate you, so pretty decent. Pretty decent here.
Remaining.
We'll see. Who will be going mid though?
5 seconds remaining.
On DNC here, I could see a Magnus,
Yeah.
I think
Magnus can do quite well.
Yeah, I don't think it would be too bad against Invoker, and also Empower Spectre and Empower Legion Commander in the late game. You've got two decent Empower targets.
I can imagine a Doom potentially. Centaur. All right. They have a mid Legion.
Is that mid? No, mid Lina?
Yeah, but then you're going to have a 4-position Centaur Legion.
Yeah. Yeah, is that Legion?
I reckon mid Legion.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, it's gotta be. But mid Legion versus Invoker.
He cold snaps you, you purge it off.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
farm off, I guess.
You know, I was
Kind of worried for their mana pools if Invoker gets good EMPs.
Yeah, for sure. I was kind of like a little bit expecting the classic DNC Razor, but I think from his performances in the last tournaments, maybe not, right?
So you got Sven as the obvious option, but he may not have enough damage to get through. Like,
Yeah,
I think what they're trying to exploit here is Dire's lack of damage. Invoker doesn't provide a lot of damage.
Yeah, the Sven.
Your hero.
Witch Doctor doesn't, Axe doesn't, Dark Willow is like medium for like a position 4 in terms of damage. So it's like, Sven, do all the damage against a Spectre, Legion, and Centaur, please. Oh, they
Yeah.
have an Omni Knight behind them as well. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah.
I feel like the Sven is just never going to have enough damage to get through all this tank.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it kind of just depends on. I think Ags is a big pickup, right? Because it is on Sven. Sven Ags is just really, really good. Like, it's one of the things that's putting the hero on the map at the moment. But something that I'm really thinking of here is I don't think he can genuinely do Sven things until he has something like a BKB. Because he needs, like, not only does he need damage, he also needs to not be locked down by the, you know,
Doesn't even
because
feel like a good BKB game though, because of
Yeah.
Legion.
yeah, exactly. Like the only thing you're really stopping with the BKB is the Lena stuns and the Centaur stuns.
Yeah,
It's a tough
I
one.
favour Radiant's
Yeah,
draft,
I,
think.
I've got to say, I think in draft, Radiant have got this, but that's not because Radiant's draft is particularly amazing by itself. I think it's just so hard for Sven to do what he wants to do, right? Like I think that's the beauty of this one is Radiant's draft is decent, but Dire's draft has just been forced into such an uncomfortable situation.
Like you said, if Sven wants to go BKB, it means he's falling behind damage front, and then they're going to get beat too tanky. He gets too much damage and he can't play it perfectly, he's going to be stun locked.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Like, the Axe is going to provide no damage this game because no one cares about being cool. It's like, oh no, I'm a Centaur, you've called me. Oh no, I'm a Spectre, you've called me. I guess I'll just hit you a bit and carry on with my day.
Yeah, because you're not going
No one's
going to
kill himself here.
Yeah, no, for sure. DNC, by the way, is on the Legion Commander mid.
Called it.
Good call on that. Yep. F Mega looking to set up a block, but Legion Commander setting up a ward really early first, and then gonna go for the block instead. But yeah, so Dire side, Lidove Gaming, and Radiant side, DNC's Wild Ride.
30 seconds to battle.
Nothing too unusual with the lanes other than the fact we've got a Legion mid. Pretty much as expected. 5 position Witch Doctor. It's gone for early level Maledict because you're going to have the stun from Sven anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nice toast.
Thank you.
Nice toast, I saw it.
Yeah.
Just at the end.
There's not too much point in doing it on broadcaster side because the stream can see me type it, but you know.
Oh, little fight starting off. Managed to dodge all the brambles. Nope, he walks into.
Yeah,
Doesn't
still manages to get the rune. There's a fair bit of aggression happening here, but a really good hoof stomp from the Centaur will get rid of the aggression there. Maledict does hit the Lena for about half her health, but she can just tango up and she'll be fine. And with that, the game is underway.
Looks like Legion's going to go early braces.
Yes.
Just to be too tanky to kill.
Yeah,
Like,
I think that's
literally Radiant's plan.
I think that's really smart here. Oh, committed Sunstrike to get the creep, but then doesn't even get it. That's unfortunate.
That's a move. That's like half his mana.
Yeah.
Actually, is pretty much is half his mana.
Yeah. I was just taking a look there. That's 175 mana. That's exactly half, give or take 1. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, and Invoker queuing up those null talismans really early as well.
I haven't seen Centaur pick for a while.
Me
Ever
neither.
since they kind of nerf back his Retaliate to its old state, pretty much.
Yeah, I like Centaur. I think Centaur's a really good hero. I think old
again-
Retaliate was disgusting.
It's kind of weird as well. Just like, why are you becoming a right-click hero?
Yeah.
You don't need to be a right-click
This
hero
is
to
a
be relevant.
really close first blood on the Witch Doctor, but he's going to salve up and everything's going to be okay. Going to try and cancel the salve on Deceased. Yep. Oh,
Lena
wait, here
might be
comes
too
the
far.
Maledict. That's a
Nice
little bit
block.
What a good block from Reviente. The TP.
Are we allowed to call it?
Yep, it's over. Shut up. Are we allowed to call it? Oh, God. You hearing this guy? Fired. Oh, goodness me. That was a really good first blood, though. 3DC there was obviously in a really tough situation. It was a very good bait, and Lena just getting a little greedy. Reviente really good with the response there to follow up and get the first blood. Very nice stuff.
So it looks like the Invoker is going to go for the Exalt build. That should definitely hurt well damage, but it does mean they're probably going to rely on these Axe to get a nice early blink to get these Sunstrike combos potentially.
Yeah, and here comes the Cold Snap, and yeah, just as you were saying, the Purge comes in and gets it off. Decent mana trade. That the only thing is that Legion Commander is going to need to ferry out Mangoes and Clarities and stuff like that to be able to keep up with the mana, because obviously Invoker is a int hero, and as a result, mana is something he has much more of. A little bit of a trade here happening between Deceased and 3DC. Seems to be a few little love taps though, nothing too crazy.
Deceased is doing a really good job of zoning this Witch Doctor away, leaving Centaur and Sven and all you want. And there's something that Centaur has more base damage, so he's going to outfarm it. Probably.
Yeah, definitely. He's got a lot of base damage and a lot of just. He's just a hero that you really hate to lane against, because you come into right click a creep and he just stuns you and then hits you, and you know he's very hard to trade against, even on Sven, even on someone with a lot of good trading potential like Sven.
Early Wraith Brand, you got 2 braces out in the Legion already. He's so 1100 health.
Yeah, I mean, look at the last hits. You wouldn't think that he's playing a melee mid laner with 22 last hits into an Invoker, right?
I think I've seen him get 2 Forge Spirits as well.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice.
Yeah, and this is the thing. If you look at Invoker's just kind of hitting him, but he doesn't care. 6.7 health regen. He's like practically Ogre Magi.
Yeah, he's just going to max moment of courage and just trade.
Yeah, which is smart, honestly, because that lifesteal, again, giving you more sustain, and now you've got this kind of farm lane, you know? Because what can F Mega really do here? Until, obviously,
farm up
much
your
later.
Midas or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
you could go Midas
Farm up Midas and start roaming, because you are not killing that Legion Commander anytime soon, I don't think.
I'm not like Midas feels like a requisite on Invoker because you need so many levels, but also
Stun is there.
First blood,
Deceased. Oh, this would actually be second blood, but it is on the same person. Witch Doctor getting again that Maledict. As
I was talking about mid. It's so close between them both.
Oh right, okay, sorry. Yeah, they just sorry, they just went.
No, that's fine.
In, both there. You said first blood. I was like, did you not? We talked about it. But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they are both getting very, very low. Salve committed by Invoker, and I think Legion's just kind of gonna back away and let.
She could probably farm some of the neutral creeps to heal with 3 levels of moment.
Yeah, honestly.
Sven going down on the top.
And a moment too. Yeah, and you mean on the bottom? Where's Sven? Eh? Am I blind?
If you double click the hero, you can see where he died.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
yeah,
bottom lane, Axe
sure.
getting chased down a bit.
My
Might
sincerest
be able to
apologies
run
to
away
his
from
toes.
this. No, he's not making it.
There's no levels in Degen Aura, so yeah, he's
They're
gonna...
left. Alright.
Yeah, well, I think they saw that
Fair
he had a
enough.
salve and was just like, do we really want to go too hard for this?
Do it and die.
Yeah, honestly, right? Especially with the Dark Weller there. That would have been a very risky dive. 3DC. 3DC with these 2 early points of Maledict, really, like, there's a lot of damage coming out here, right? Like, yeah, Maledict immediately going on, and Deceased has to back away. The stun from Stormhammer, yep, right in there, and already she's probably dead to Maledict.
She might be able to get 2 man.
Ooh,
Just the one.
that
but
was
still
really good
landing it.
positioning from Reviente, moving down and then across. That was, oh, that was so good.
He's got his Nikes on.
Yeah, he does, dude. He's schmoovin'. He's schmooving, and it's nice at that. Lena
Is he
does
go
able
for a
to get
duel
out.
here? And at mid lane, he's gone for a duel. Even though there's a lower health, the Force Spirit's helping to get the moment procs.
Yeah, that's actually really strong. I think you stopped the moment the Force Spirits from attacking there. The Meteor
she turns
into the
it around.
tornado! Oh my goodness, F Mega!
F Mega.
F Mega! What was that? That was such a good duel, and everything was going so well for Legion Commander, but that quick turnaround into the Invoke Tornado and Chaos Meteor, that was awesome. Definitely what you want on this Invoker, because now he's going to get this double damage rune up here. He is going to be thanking the powers that be for that, because it means he gets free farm on the medium camp or wherever he wants it, really. And he can trade pretty decently against Legion Commander if she comes back in as well. So, really good stuff on mid lane. Whew. What a fight.
Yeah, you needed that. I think he was a bit behind the lane, but it's actually going to go for a duel now. The Sunstrike's going to land though. We're close, but he gets the procs.
A little bit, yeah, just a little bit too much. The procs from Moment of Courage there, just going to be able to sort that out. Now 10 bonus dual damage on the Legion Commander at 7 minutes, always nice. The Sunstrike did do a lot of damage there. I just want to say that was
Spirit was there, but the body was not willing.
Well, look at the exactly. Well, look at the damage there on the graph. That's 1,247 damage in that fight from Invoker. Like that was close. It may not have looked close, but that was close.
Sven's already got his Morbid Mask. The common Mask of Madness will be coming out to him very shortly.
Yeah, just going to accelerate that farm incredibly well, which is definitely what you want. Good stun on 3DC, going to make him have to back away. The Stampede is committed. Stun coming out, but it's not going to be enough to save him. Centaur Warrunner does pick up the kill. Medianut doing very well on that.
In the meanwhile, the Centaur helped to actually gank the Axe Bomb as well when DNC managed to get another duel.
Yeah, which is,
20 damage now.
Exactly what you want to see. 20
duel
damage.
ganking with a Centaur, that's efficient.
That's so good, yeah.
The Radiant should really do something about that.
It's a very, very nice team play there.
Invoker's got his Midas on the way. It's actually really good timing.
Oh yeah, 8-minute Midas in a lane in this lane versus DNC. That's nothing. It's
he's 700 gold behind him, but he will now start catching up.
Nothing to look away from. Right. Yeah. Of course, the Sunstrike also does allow him to get a fair bit of presence as well. The press the attack comes out to dispel the cold snap. Invoker does still have Tornado invoked though.
It's interesting he's going to look to go into the Orca build, so it's kind of a bit of a hybrid of I'm going to Exalt, but I'm building very much like the Quasvex Invoker does.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that flexibility. I think that's smart. I think that shows knowledge, Shows the ability to, he doesn't just play this person obviously doesn't just play Invoker as a one-off. It's one of those things where you've got knowledge.
Here comes another duel, bottom.
Do you really want to duel the axe here, though? You've got 3 heroes, and you've got the Cursed Crown on you. The Shadow Realm will come out so that he can't duel her immediately. They will keep rushing forward. In comes the duel, but the call happens? I actually didn't know how that... Yeah, call doesn't...
can't override the duel taunt.
Can't override the duel taunt. I like the idea, however...
Hit me! No.
Shoot me in the face! Shoot me! Shoot me in the face!
Fairly managed to get beer damage in the mid tower, but he doesn't push very fast, and I mean, it's not really been able to punish the movements from DNC.
Oh no!
Which is giving his Spectre a lovely time. But
see here, F Mega picking up that Arcane rune. Maybe he's gonna try and gank with this. It's Arcane on Invoker is always good. Use your Midas. Okay, nice. Trying to get the experience so that he can level up faster by Midasing the cannon creep. And also, you want to use Midas when you have the Arcane rune because it lowers the cooldown. In comes the Tornado, and in comes the Chaos Meteor. She is not taking very much damage at all, though she is maledicted, so the more damage they can get on her, the better. Only one more tick. The Sunstrike! Oh my goodness, that was close. If that would have hit, that would have been death. Because the Maledict proc happened afterwards. The Maledict proc happened afterwards, so that would have been enough damage to kill. That would have been insane. Very close, but yeah, that was a speedy Legion Commander with the phase boots and everything. Ooh, very close, very close. Sven's still getting pretty decent farm on this top lane. You know, he's got 82 last hits. He's living pretty nicely. Hang on a second.
Going for the centaur.
Yeah, God Strength in.
Stun off.
Really nice. Sunstrike.
Oh.
Oh. It was at this moment Centaur knew.
So right, he's got a large amount of maledict still. He has phase boots to start getting away. He's popped the hood already, and I think he's still got the barrier up. But that doesn't stop anything else. It doesn't stop the sunstrike because it's pure damage. And the rest is right clicks. It would stop a bit of a maledict pop. I think he might be able to get away. No, that's too much damage.
Yeah, but with the maledict as well, he's gone. Yeah, Legion Commander's running back around. She doesn't have a DD anymore.
She has dueler.
She does, and she manages to duel onto the Witch Doctor. There's a stun there, prevents the dual damage from coming out, but doesn't prevent Witch Doctor from dying. That's still pretty good. Lena, for some reason, is very far forward. It's kind of
nice jukes, bit of a cleave damage.
Very good juke. Oh my god, Reviente's movement is absolutely insane at the moment. Like with the little nice jukes over here earlier between the ring around the rosy kind of downtown Dunstan slam that he hit there. That was pretty good stuff, gotta say.
You know Sven could be so nimble.
Yeah, right? It's not exactly like you know, it's not like he's a Void Spirit or a Weaver or something. He's just a big dude. And speaking of big dudes, Legion Commander is gonna man-fight this Invoker, even though she's been hit by two different things. The stun will come out from the Witch Doctor, but isn't in range for the Maledict. The Haunt might just turn this fight around immediately.
Oh my god, those procs.
Wow, the procs were absolutely insane. Absolute. What is this hero?
That might save him from popping to Maledict.
Oh, 100. Did Maledict pop? Yeah, I saw his health go up. Oh god, Maledict looking like Fate's Edict there. Like, what?
40 damage on him now.
Yo, Mal Edict, Fate's Edict. You think there's like a... I just noticed that. No, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, no, probably not. I just... Monka right? Oh,
Spectres line up Radiance next. He's got a Blade Mail, so he can get involved nice and early.
Yeah, there's a smoke here on Witch Doctor and on Dark Willow.
This axe is really falling behind. It's only got 4k net worth. He hasn't got Vanguard yet. He hasn't got his... Anyway, he hasn't got a started blink, thinking about the blink, really. No. Big stacks for Sven.
Yeah.
Nice. Looks like we're going Echo Saber into BKB. Probably Ags after that. Understandable. Yeah. Your fairly standard build. Centaur taking out top.
Yeah, I think they just concede the top tower here. Yeah, and they're not coming to defend it. They're just focusing on getting things elsewhere. First tower of the game dead at 14 minutes, relatively late compared to the first game. This time last game, the game was already over.
Invis room for the Legion, so been pinged out, but he actually immediately TP's bombs, stays in Viz.
Yeah, I think that's smart because obviously if you TP during the fade time,
scouring out what else is here.
Oh, so that's so nice! Instead of just going straight for the axe, that's so good. The Witch Doctor ult comes out. Close. The TP doesn't actually do it. Oh my god, 2 TPs both cancelled. Axe goes down, Laguna Blade making it so close for the Witch Doctor, but in comes Legion. However, Lena reported for KS.
That's 60 damage on the Legion. Noble.
Yeah, it's racking up. It is racking up.
He has a Blade Mail as well.
60 bonus damage, that's like a free Sacred Relic, right?
You've seen this, insane. All 3 of their cores have Blade Mails. Centaur, Blade Mail, Legion, Blade Mail, Spectre, Blade Mail. Who do you hit? You're just hitting yourself.
Yeah, literally. Literally. It's the Witch Doctor counter. He uses...
It's like I said, they're going to have damage problems as well.
Yeah.
They're even afraid to do any damage they can do.
Yeah, this is going to be tough, especially on the Invoker, because Invoker, right, let's say you all pop Blade Mail and then Invoker lands a Meteor, right? Or like, let's say you get tornadoed and then the moment you all drop, you pop Blade Mail. You pretty much kill the Invoker on your own. Like, just from the Meteor damage in the late game. It's
like
pretty
triple
insane.
Meteor.
Yeah, I think he's going to need to pick up an Octarine at some point just to counteract the damage that he's going to be doing to himself, you know?
is under attack.
Goodness me, alright. Legion Commander, I think, is on the roam. Wants to try and make something happen.
Structures are fortified. That's what that
She's got vision on the bottom lane, because they just dewarded. She knows
Our
people
saving
around.
grace at the moment is that Sven's farming quite.
Dire's middle tower
He's not top of the charts, but he's in the realm. He'll be getting his BKB soon-ish. And that's when I think he'll be looking to get active to try and turn these fights around a
For
bit.
sure. Oh, nice
dodge.
jukes on the tornado. It's nice. It's nice. I'm loving the
I'm surprised he
movement.
didn't go for the duel after getting the haste.
Yeah, honestly. I think he will try to be look for a duel, maybe. Yeah, the smoke is in, and he's already got the haste rune. He's going to be running. But the thing is
Find the Sven.
they've smoked, but they don't really know where. You know, the only thing they can really see is...
They have Spectre ult as well to jump on.
Yeah, they're kind of looking around, trying to see if anyone's on mid. Nope. All right. How much longer is on the smoke?
Oh, they're pinging the Sven.
Yeah,
It's got a
they
blink
can
as well.
see him immediately. The blade mail is committed, and in comes
Here comes
the
the
duel.
Spectre.
Haunt is in there as well. A little bit of extra damage from the Omni Knight. Not going to get the duel damage, but are
There's
still
the
going to
blade
get
mail.
him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was blade mail damage, right? From the Stormhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really good. Doesn't matter about the duel win. You're literally killing their most farmed and
Yeah.
pretty much only relevant hero, right?
Oh yeah, because Sven, even after dying there, is only 200 gold behind Legion. Like this Sven, think of how good this Legion is. Think of how much this Legion has been doing around the map, ladies and gentlemen at home, right? Think of all the amazing stuff that DNC has done this game, right? Sven is 300 gold behind, right? That's and all Sven's really been doing is farming and stuff. And so when Sven comes online and is able to do the stuff which Legion has been doing, it's gonna hurt, So it's really good to be able to get a shutdown on that, because now obviously it slows down his farming and slows down his accrual of resources.
So Invoker's got his Orchid now, so he might be able to start taking part in these fights a bit more.
Yeah.
Axe is still so far off his blink.
Yeah, and I think for the Dire, it's gonna be tough until X starts to come online and get the blink, because then you have, at the moment, right? Radiant have really good point-click engage, right? They can blink duel, right? And blink duel is basically just a single target blink call that lasts longer, right? If we're gonna be if you think about it in terms of pure functionality, so. Really, you're just waiting on Axe to get his blink so that you have a retaliation. And in all fairness, he's only 700 gold off, but you gotta get there, And
So
20-minute blink timing, ugh.
Yeah. Radiant smoked up, circled out where the Invoker would, scanned him, and took off the smoke proc there, and he didn't actually find him, but they had
However,
Sven, 2 seconds left in the
oh no! Immediately with the stun and the taunt. And that is going to be it. Really nice and smart Laguna Blade into Dragonslave there from the Lina to guarantee that Legion gets the duel damage. Because he was dead there for certain. I don't even think you needed to duel him there, right? If you wanted to get the kill. But it was really smart to just get that extra damage, because obviously 20 damage is... Oh, it's worth a fair amount of gold. If you look at the shop right now, I will show you guys what I mean. A Claymore is 21 damage, and that's 1,400 gold, right? 2 times 7 is 14, which means that 1 damage is like what, 70 gold? I don't know, EU math.
Depends on what level you're looking at.
Yeah.
With costs to get higher and higher.
Yeah, of course. But
what confused me, I was like, why has he still got round number of damage? And I totally forgot that they changed the bonus damage to be round numbers all the time now.
Yeah, it's always round numbers instead of the other stuff. Yeah, even if you get the level 4 duel at level 25. It's still an even number, which is nice. It satisfies the. It's more satisfying when it's a round number,
Yeah.
Easier to keep track of.
So, Spectre actually went back and was like, "No, I'm not going Radiant. I'm going to go Manta."
Yeah.
Maybe he's spotting out the Orchid coming out from Invoker.
Yeah.
So he can't get picked off now by himself potentially.
Yeah,
Also, Manta's good on him.
Yeah, oh no, Manta's a really good pickup on him, honestly. I think that's completely fine in this instance.
Might be a case of, I see we're winning the game quite hard now, and I want in.
Yeah.
Bit of a failed initiation.
He wants to do something with the double damage rune he picked up. Spectre pinged it out, and Legion Commander was right on it, wants to get some more duels out. Hoping to get the Invoker, because that is a pretty free duel with a double damage out, but it's tough. It was just
Axe's-
a little bit playing a little bit too far back.
Axe is 50 gold off his blink now. He desperately needs that. It's over 20 minutes now.
Yeah, this is, it's getting to a point. One last hit will do it. Can he get it?
Oh no,
Can he get
he's
no,
gonna
no, no,
die
no,
here.
no,
He's
no,
gonna
no,
die
no,
here.
no, by the blink, please, buy the
Buy
blink.
it, buy it.
Please
Pick
buy the
it,
blink.
pick it.
Get the blink.
Buy it,
Press the
buy
button.
it. He got
Yes.
it.
Oh, he did it. Okay, it doesn't even matter.
He's
Doesn't even
alive.
matter. He's alive.
He's getting out.
No! Wait, okay, the Spectral Dagger will get it down, but he does get the blink on the Courier as it goes. Sven has called out the God Strength, but it's not enough for the Legion Commander's damage. The the Curse Crown will also stun the Spectre, and it looks like that... Oh, Invoker is invisible, so he'll get out. Shadow Realm is going to make it so the Dark Willow gets out as well. My goodness, at least he got the blink before he died, right? He lost like no gold off that. Oh my goodness. He only lost 159 gold. But Spectre gained 616 gold off that. That is insane. Spectre did some crazy amounts of damage there.
Right. So he's got his blink. Who are you calling?
Hello, is this Legion? Oh,
I'm dead.
She put down.
They're going for Roche now.
Yeah, for some reason, I can't hear the phone anymore. That's because you've died.
So this Manta pickup really speeds up with Roche because they all getting desolate damage, which is nice. They're coming over. They are smoked. We do have the Axe Blink, which
Well,
they may
Axe
not
Blink
know
into
about, but
Roshan.
should expect.
1-800 You Die Now is currently on the ringer. Smoke immediately
It
with the
gets
call.
3.
Hits 3. This is huge. Chaos Meteor comes down. Not enough damage to actually do anything, though. At the moment, the Maledict comes out. The Spectre will
Spectre
fall
goes
down.
down.
That's actually a really good pickup at the moment because she is the highest net worth on the team. Cursed Crown
that's
will
an
stun
awkward
too.
stun.
A really
He
awkward
got him.
TP, but the duel will go off. It was very ambitious. It was a really good engage. They just didn't have enough to follow it up. You know, they had all the burger buns in the world, right? But they just didn't have enough meat.
Yeah, but like I said, start of the draft, they're going to have some damage issues
Yeah.
right there. You call 3 of them. That's like near perfect start of the fight.
Yeah, and also keep in mind, Sven wasn't really
One
present.
meatball's not enough.
Yeah, one meatball is not enough. You needed Sven there. You needed the God Strength there. You needed everything. And I understand that Sven needs to farm his eggs, definitely, without a doubt. But it's tough, right? It's tough.
Sven's realizing this damage problem. He's not even going for a BKB now.
Yeah, he's going straight eggs.
He's like,
Oh, he's only 100 gold off
BKB,
it.
kill
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, you BKB, you're invulnerable for 10 seconds, and no one dies. It's pretty wasted if you can't actually use it, right? All right, so now
Or get
he's
anything out of it,
now,
yeah.
now he's got the axe. He just needs to make it over to the secret shop to pick it up, and that will be good because it gives him, gives him 10 damage and also gives him, the increased Stormhammer abilities. So it's going to be good. He's also got the Dispel talent as well, which is going to be nice. So, yeah. It's just
Have
gonna
you
be
even
good.
seen an Omni Knight ult? Like, I'm not flaming him. I'm just saying, have they needed it?
No, yeah, I completely understood what you meant there. He's been providing so much support outside of his ult, right? Like, he's been supporting so well just with the passive point in degen aura to make sure that kills were confirmed when he was around. The Heavenly Grace has been instrumental to this Legion Commander's dominance, as well as it provides saves, it provides all these different things that you can do. Heavenly Grace should be the ultimate, honestly.
Imagine an ultimate version of it.
Oh
like,
god,
how strong that
I don't want to play in that world. Please.
100% status resistance.
Oh, gross. God, that's just like spell immunity plus.
I know, you still take the damage when you, so. I
Yeah,
know.
but like,
It's 50 strength,
yeah, but it means you can't be.
100 regen,
it means that you
and I know,
cannot-
80% status resistance.
Yeah, but 100%.
Has cooldown of 1 minute or something.
Yeah.
And lasts for 15 seconds. Good luck.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. 100% status resistance means that you cannot be stunned at all, right? Because 100% status resistance reduces the duration of CC by 100%.
I think in the game it never really gets to 100%, but what it basically turns everything
so
into a mini
into
stun.
a mini
and-
stun, yeah. So you basically
It's an
turn
interrupt.
everyone. Yeah, it can interrupt TPs, but you don't stun them. This is a good tornado here. The Blade Mail does come out. The call, the blink onto the Spectre to prevent her from doing anything is actually really, really strong. The fear as well is going to, again, prevent her from doing anything. The entire team is slowed, though, and in comes the rest of the Radiant to Spectre's aid. It's only one for one, though.
Cavalry.
Yeah, the moment that they see the rest of the Radiant, Dire are like, nope. let's keep moving.
Good choice of who to initiate on by Sven, taking out the Omni Knight nice and early. But
oh yeah, nice.
As soon as the Legion came up, it was like,
I gotta say, this axe now that he has his blink, used it really, really well to actually call the Spectre there, so that she couldn't counter engage onto the Sven. So that it was 100% certain that the Omni Knight was dying there, which is always really good to have. Like, that may have looked like a bad call or anything there, but actually it made it so that kill could not be interrupted, which is really smart.
Yes, Axe is going into the Blade Mail. I'm not so keen on this. There's not much he's going to be returning that he can survive.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather have seen
I think Halberd.
BKB or
Halberd's so much better here. Oh no, that's a free taunt. Yeah, it's a free taunt, free duel, free damage. 130 bonus dual victory damage. Goodness me, he's doing a lot of damage per hit. Yeah, and also, speaking of Halberd, look at Legion Commander, right? She's got one.
And that's Charles made a clip of the please,
I saw it.
Please.
I'm so happy with that. One thing I do want to say about Heaven's Halberd, because it builds out of Sange, and Sange has changed, it does give you bonus regen and lifesteal amp, which means that Moment of Courage heals for more than the damage it deals at the moment. Heaven's Halberd are really good pickup on Legion Commander for this reason, and look at this. Dire are throwing everything they can incrementally to prevent Legion Commander from doing anything, but the extra status resistance from the Heavenly Grace and the Heaven's Halberd making it so that she does not even feel it. Look at this, Maledict is not even damaging her. It's insane.
Back to full.
Yeah. This Legion Commander has just absolutely run away with it. It's fantastic to see, because Legion Commander is not usually the hero you expect to run away with things, right?
Yeah, Spectre's not even with him. Has ult in 10 seconds, and he just happily stood there, took a tower.
Yeah, and the thing is,
Sven's up now.
She can farm. She's got a Skadi, she's got a Manta, she's building into a Basher. She can just farm, and the moment they need her, she can just haunt straight in.
Right, Aegis is gone, so there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the duel.
Immediate duel on the Sven.
Tornado,
yeah.
nice.
The status resistance from the tornado, though, is going to immediately put the Legion back down. She doesn't manage to kill the Sven, but Spectre will pick it up with that Spectral Dagger. The Manta to try and dispel anything that comes in. Not going to dispel the Maledict, but I don't think she really cares about it at the moment when she's sitting on so much HP.
GG's cool.
Does GG...
Sven didn't even get to play the game there.
Yeah.
He was like, hello, oh, I've been dueled, oh, I'm running away, I'm dead.
And DNC's Wild Ride continue their dominating spree. Both games in under half an hour. They're speedrunning the tournament, Daybreaker. This is Reddit Christmas Cup any percent right now. Goodness me. Lost a little bit of time on the waiting section, but honestly, just a fantastic show. And if we look there, star of the show, as always, here is DNC with that Legion Commander just going around and making things happen. 9-1, but honestly, I do have to give it also to the Centaur as well. I think Spectre did...
give it to the draft is really, again, really strong.
Yeah, the draft
they recognized the 4 heroes they had before Sven. It's like, there is no carry they can pick here that can get through this damage because of what they pick. Like the Axe. Axe is a terrible hero when you're not against physical damage carries. And yes, Spectre does physical damage, but let's be honest, she's carrying because she's so tanky and dispersing everyone. It's just like, call me, fine, I'll do a load of damage to people.
Yeah,
Axe has no role in this game, and he was picked so early. I think that was a big mistake in the draft.
Oh, yeah.
Evoker doesn't provide that much damage as well, and is fairly passive. So you have Dark Willow need to do all the damage out of the 4 other than the carry. So they realize we'll literally just get tanky, and they're just like, yeah, that Legion may have been set to go on the offlane in the first place, and because they needed to pick a mid, and just like, you know what, we can send that mid, it'll do fine against Invoker. I can probably snowball this fine anyway, and just get a Centaur. Literally the tankiest hero we could think of with his huge strength gain. And Omni Knight backing them up, Spectre as well. Literally, we're just going to out-tank them. And to be honest, it barely even got to that point anyway, but just like, they could literally run at them. And there was no repercussion.
Yeah, and it's just such a good draft for that reason. It just synergizes so well. Really, really nice stuff. It's like, it's the difference between a pub draft and a pro draft, right? Like, don't get me wrong, Lidovey's draft was fantastic. I genuinely think it was a really good draft. Everyone seemed to know what they were doing. Axe had a really rough start, but sometimes these things happen. No flame or anything like that. And all in all, the team fight and everything was actually pretty good. The only thing they're missing is damage. And the moment, this is the difference between, like I was saying, a pub draft and a pro draft, the moment the DNC's team recognized that was going to be their problem, they hammered it down, right? The moment you see a flaw, you see a weakness, you are immediately just stomping it down and trying to exacerbate this weakness, make it as big as possible, as glaring as possible, to the point where you have the other team thinking, God, what were we thinking? Because that is competitive drafting. That is the strategy aspect of Dota, and it's something which I think is only emulated by other esports. I think in no other esport is it as severe and as drastic as it is in Dota. And I just want to say, Gaben gave DNC's team a solid 60% win rate from the get-go. That is the biggest Radiant advantage I've ever seen.
Told you it was a good draft.
Yeah, it was a very good draft. Wow. Yeah, not a single point was the not at a single point was the win rate in favor of Lidovey. That. Oof.
And the good news is, Team 5 versus Team 7 literally finished around the same time.
Oh,
so,
Pog!
Find the players.
What a Pog. Wait, what? Was I pronouncing wrong? I don't think I was pronouncing anything wrong. Never mind. I'm stupid. Yeah, that's... Whew. That was such a good game. Alright. Oh, right. Excellent stuff from DNC's team. And also from Lidovey as well. That was a really good showing from both teams. Because that is the important thing here. It's not about who wins. It's not always about who wins. In this instance it is, because then they get the amazing Alliance jerseys and the Razor Goliathus mouse pads, and also the special Discord roles, the Reddit flares, and, maybe some other surprise goodies and stuff here or there. We don't know. It is Christmas, so good old Santa, the newest hero to be added to Dota, Santa Claus, may also give us some extra things, some extra goodies as well. We don't know yet. And the reason why I say we don't know is because we genuinely don't know. It's not we're hiding it from you because we're the casters and we want to create suspense. We genuinely have no idea. We have no idea. Do we have any idea, Daybreaker?
Oh, sorry, I'm literally doing this.
See, he has no idea. He has no idea. This is what I'm saying.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Yeah.
Melody, what was that broadcast channel name?
I was
saw it briefly.
Right, it was basically the broadcast channel name, and I'll say this to clear my name. It was a play on an onion meme where basically it says, and this is my one for the stream, okay? This is my one for the stream. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna risk it. Right? Basically, it says, "Effing losers sit by themselves," right? Because there's this one Onion article that literally is just a picture of a dude sitting by himself, and it literally just says, "Effing loser sits by himself," and then the next line is, "Christ, just look at him," sources say. And it's just funny as hell. So yeah, no Monka S there, no Monka S. I said it that way because I was casting a different tournament, but no, this is a different thing, a much less professional tournament. I'll put it that way. Please no flame.
I love how quickly you jumped off. I was like, no, I'll call you.
yeah, I was. You know what? I'm glad you did, because I'm glad I got to explain it. Because I feel like if it wasn't explained, it would have been really Monka ass, right? Because people would have immediately have jumped to something worse or something, right? But yeah, so now we are, just to be clear, we will not be waiting too long here for the next game, ladies and gentlemen. We are 8 out of 10 people in the lobby right now. So, sorry, 9 out of 10.
I'm going to go hydrate.
Yes, I am going to do the same thing. My hydration station is actually running low. So, I am going to make sure to be conservative with my resource consumption. That's gonna be good. So, stream. How do we feel about the shaders? Huh? How do we feel about the diatide shaders? Hang on, let me. The diatide shaders, the global items, the diatide seasonal effects, right? Should we equip them? Type in chat right now. Type 1 if you want diatide shaders, and type 2 if you don't want diatide shaders, and type 3 if you want my number. And we will see what happens. And we will let the people decide. I love democracy. So we'll see how that we'll see how that goes. Bum, bum. Casters, stop making fun of the poor Lena. We weren't making fun of. We weren't making fun of her.
I am back.
Hello, welcome back.
We are 9 out of 10.
Yes, we are. I have asked the chat to decide whether or not we want diatide shaders or not. I'm just waiting for the 2 minutes to pass so that we get the votes in. If we get the votes in, of course. Okay, so a lot of people seem to say no. We got
Fair
2s in chat. We got 4s in chat.
What's the voting? 1 or 2?
So 1 is yes, I want diatide shaders. 2 is no, I don't want diatide shaders. And 3 is I want Melody's number.
No freeze, oof.
It hurts. It does hurt. It does hurt, but it's okay. Handling rejection is something that I've learned to do in therapy, so I'm all fine. Don't worry. I'm okay. Focus on the game, Melody. Focus on the game.
We have 10 out of 10, though. So
Yes, we do. We do. So we've got 2 for 2 and 2 for 1. 2 for 1's a pretty good deal. What do you think, Daybreaker? Yay?
So,
nay?
I'm not viewing it, so it doesn't affect me. Yeah, we've got 2 2s, and right, next person who votes decides, basically. I'm still trying to get them to get a team name. Because I can't do the coin flip without team names for some reason.
Yeah.
Thanks, Valve.
You have Team Salt Shaker. Oh my god, what is that?
It's because it relies on having those pictures from the team names to do the coin flip. But,
yeah.
You know, they could just have a generic one for Radiant and one for Dire, surely.
Yeah. The thing is like, I don't know what that team picture is for Team Salt Shakers. It's like Barry B. Benson from the B movie, but it's got like a bunch of text underneath it, and I cannot decipher it for the life of me. Okay, there we go. We should be able to coin flip now. Right, considering the vote split, I'm just not going to make a change. If people don't want it,
go with the safer option.
Yeah. I don't get me wrong, I think it's kind of cool, but I don't really have it on in my games because I feel like it can be, it kind of not distracts me, but it can be hard on the eyes after a while, I think. Maybe that's just me though.
Right, coin toss is done.
All right.
Team Salt Shakers, so Team 5, going for second pick.
That's decent stuff. Yo, no coin flips ever rigged. First coin flip. I actually do know some of the people on this on Team Salt Shakers. I play D&D with Strafe. So this is this just got personal. Trell with the 3 Pog. Wow. Big
Right,
thank
okay.
you.
Ask OG.
By the way, Trell, my number is 09396012121.
That rolled so well off the tongue.
That's what happens when you rehearse things in your head for like 10 seconds before saying them. Oh, goodness me. All right.
Please respond. Okay. So Dean's ready.
Yeah.
It's over team, so let's go.
Teams are both
Would
ready.
you like to remind them what they are fighting for?
They are fighting for some official Alliance merch, but not just any official Alliance merch. They are 2019 Alliance jerseys. Now keep in mind that's from the year 2019. They are not each individually getting 2019 jerseys. That would be excessive. They are also fighting for Razor Goliathus mouse pads, which retail at expensive, so that's really, really good stuff. They are also fighting for Discord roles. You get a purple role that tells everyone that you are very good at Dota 2. And you get a special Reddit flair as well when posting or commenting on the Dota 2 Reddit. And you may also receive extra Christmas goodies as well, but we can't tell you right now because we don't know. Into the draft. Let's get this underway.
Right. So we've seen DNC go way through this, but let's have a look at the draft that Team 5 pulled out for their latest win. They had Axe, Puck, Jakiro, Bane, and what's that last?
Axe, Puck, Jakiro,
It's an
Bane,
Ursa, I
and
think. I haven't seen Ursa for a while.
Axe, Puck, Jakiro, Bane, and I think that is an Ursa, yeah.
Too many skins in this game.
Yeah,
now.
weird cosmetic, I will say. Yeah, that was a really weird cosmetic. Also, the resolution is just kind of strange on Trell's monitor. But I guess you can't really talk, can you, Daybreaker? Daybreaker, by the way, has an ultra-wide monitor. Like, I've seen screenshots.
Whoa. Don't say that ugly peasant word at me. It's super ultra-wide.
Oh, I'm sorry. Super ultra-wide. Super mega ultra-wide. Deluxe Plus. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series and Knuckles.
I just spin around on my chair and it's all screen.
It's like that one bit. You walk into your VC room and it's like flipping Cerebro from the X-Men. Oh my god.
Omni Knight first pick every match.
I like the IO first pick.
Yeah, this is something I have not. It's not something you generally expect in this, 5-man mixed teams.
There we go. Well, I mean, if it
something you normally have to practice with a teammate, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. IO mains are a very special kind of person, and not special kind of person in a negative way. Just to be very clear, they're special in the sense that they are masochists. Yeah. However, it's really cool if they're an IO main in a 5-stack. If they're an IO main in solo queue, they are hardened, battle-scarred warriors, dude.
Imagine wanting to play more with your teammates.
Yeah.
What?
You can't. Yeah, you can't. I mean, I'm a position 5 main who plays Crystal Maiden. I don't play with my team. I Frost Nova people. That's what I do. I just frost over people and I win. This is, you are putting your fate in the hands of the others, which is pretty insane. So if we look at these bans real quick, we haven't really been talking about them, but Snapfire, Phoenix, Anti-Mage, Slardar, Ancient Apparition, TA, Centaur, and Legion, immediately Salt Shakers are trying to ban out the comp that they did last time, right? TA is a ban against DNC because we know how good DNC is on it. Centaur was an absolute force last game, as was Legion Commander, so they definitely don't want a repeat of that draft. We'll see how DNC's team adapts to pick this kind of thing.
Also, have you ever tried playing Puck versus a TA? Like you do like no damage.
Puck versus TA is an incredibly hard counter. Shadow Fiend at least has range to farm safely, right?
Yeah.
And has raise to guaranteed last hits, whereas Puck doesn't have anything.
Oh, Doom. I like this. I like Doom versus Spectre.
Yeah.
I like Doom versus Omniknight. It's even worth dooming the Omniknight some fights. But you can get Ags on Doom, and his Infernal Blade has break and absolutely decimates the Spectre.
Yeah. And also, I just want to say, they made his old Ags a talent now, right? Like, their Doom doesn't count down thing if he's near you.
Did they?
I'm pretty sure they... Can you check the heroes thing for me real quick?
There's a duration one.
Oh, it's a duration one. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Unlimited duration.
Yeah, unlimited duration. Yeah, it's unlimited duration means like while you're around them, it doesn't tick down, right? Which is what his Ags used to be. The way that works with status resistance means that it actually increases the DPS of Doom because the damage instances happen faster. But because there's no end on the duration, it just ticks faster. So technically, if he gets that talent, Omniknight, he directly counters Heavenly Grace.
Kind of like the Grimstroke pick, stopping Team Salt Shakers getting an easy double Doom.
Yes, definitely. I think that's, and I think with Doom, that's one of the classic combos, right?
If you're happy to play it yourself, it's a fun hero. It's one of my favorite new heroes.
By the way, Strafe, who is the IO player, says I'm a masochist and a sadist, so that'll do both. That'll do well. But yeah, apparently Strafe is an IO main, so I didn't actually know that, but it makes a lot of sense from what I know of them, considering. Oh, yeah. They're a very good team player in D&D, so hopefully they will carry that through to Dota. Ogre McGee coming out. I like that. I think Ogre McGee is not only a good pick on Salt Shakers, but it's also a good denial of a pick for DNC. I think Ogre Magi is actually a pretty decent mid currently.
What?
Okay, Ogre Magi versus Puck.
You can't push the waves out or anything.
No, but Ogre Magi versus Puck, right? Puck cannot kill you in lane.
Puck also
you
doesn't care about you.
No, for sure.
Dodge his W.
For sure. Yeah. But the thing is you try and bait out the W just by hitting him. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, not the best, but I do think Also, Ogre Magi combos really, really well with Grimstroke because all his abilities are single target.
Shout out to Nissan. He's already got the winners' screens ready for whichever team is triumphant today.
Wow, this is finals, isn't it?
Yeah, finals.
It's kind of crazy to think it's finals because the first games have gone so fast. We used to
have a nice slog.
Yeah, okay. So for reference, these finals, these tournaments, even though they're only 3 rounds, have taken over 3 hours before, right? Like just between the games taking.
Estimates they take 4 hours in total.
Yeah, between waiting for teams, between drafting, and between playing the games, like because some games can go pretty long. These tournaments usually take anywhere from 3 to 4 to 4 hours. I usually put that time slot aside, so it's kind of crazy because I'm still in like the the second hour, so my energy is still kind of there. So it's crazy. I was just thinking to myself, this is the finals, yeah. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so yeah, Faceless Void there is a ban because it is really strong. I think Faceless Void and IO is really good in the early game as well. Because Overcharged while Mask of Madness in the middle of a chrono is really strong. Not really too much more to that point. Basically, carry good. They do have a good team for this carry though, with Bloodlust available and the Doom Aura and also the IO Overcharge. They might look for someone who's really hyper carry here. Who are you thinking?
What we got from our set? The Faceless Void's gone. Spectre's obviously gone because it's on the other team.
Yeah,
the Anti-Mage is gone.
Sven's open, but I think they're happy to play into Sven because they've played into Sven twice now and they've just won.
They just straight up picked the Sven. they did not hesitate. They were
I was
happy
gonna
with
say,
that.
well, maybe you take Anti-Mage, maybe you take PA, maybe, you know, these other things, but...
Yeah, I think PA really struggles against stuff like
Yeah,
so
that was my only thing.
there's too much damage there. Whereas
Sanking
Sven,
is actually a hero I really like in mid. I think Veil of Discord Sanking is incredibly strong at the moment. I see it played in offlane very often in my stack.
I don't think Puck really does much to him.
No.
The leech can be useful for ganking him later.
Yeah,
because you can't burrow strike then.
yeah, it's really nice. Basically, it gives you a set playpen in which you can burrow strike.
You got double burrow strike, but there's not much for the Grimstroke to combo with. I think it was just more of a deny pick of double doom.
Yeah.
So you just make do with that.
Excuse you. They can double heavenly grace the enemies.
You can't heavily grace the enemy.
I know. I was right.
I'm just saying that because old repel, you used to be able to cast on the enemy.
Yeah, I remember that.
You could do some funny stuff
it's
with
back
Naga
when
songs.
it's back when it was back when Magic Immunity wasn't a purely positive thing, because Magic Immunity meant that you couldn't target your allies with spells as well.
True.
Back in the good old days, because I remember repel. I would repel. I when I played Omni Knight, I would repel someone, and I think you couldn't repel someone and also heal them. Yeah, that was like that was like the counterplay was, you know, oh, you can't be repelled and healed. Oh, their team says I no longer wish to be alive. All right, that's actually a pretty funny image. Very nice.
Right.
Right, and here we are with the Reddit Dota 2 Christmas Cup Finals in partnership with Alliance. Once again, big thank you to Alliance Esports, Alliance GG. The next level play indeed. Really looking forward to working with them more in the new year. And I cannot wait to see what this game will have in store for us. DNC with the Sand King on mid lane, doing his classic strat of putting the ward up super early and then going straight back to the tower to block. However, Rado, how would you say that?
On which on the Puck?
Yeah.
Rado? Yeah, Rado.
Rado. On Rado, you can see that he is going to try and secure this rune. Set up a ward here. Maybe also help with the fighting over here. You know, Doom and Ogre Mage I have both been seen there being very aggressive.
Just scaring them off. They can't really front level the Spectre.
Yeah, honestly, I think securing 2 runes here is just smart. And then if you get a third rune on top, then that's great.
Yeah, that's going to turn out into who spears or who storm hammers first. It's kind of who blinks.
Yeah.
They're trying to fight Bombo.
Yeah, that's fair. I think they're just backing away because they don't really want to do anything like that. They get the runes, which is important.
So I'm excited to see. We finally get to see a strafe up every single tournament he joins, and he just gets constantly banned out.
Yeah, this is gonna be a treat for the strafe fans, or the fan strafes as they're called sometimes. Shoutouts to Rengar representing Pepe Hands. I do think something that we didn't really focus on too much in the draft is Mars SK is a really good combo.
Yeah, you can't run and I'm epicentering.
Yeah. Not only are you in the sandstorm, you're also in the epicenter. Nice usage of the storm hammer there to make sure that...
We might be able to get a courier here.
Maybe.
Oh, the same move speed, no.
Unfortunate.
At least he didn't waste his time chasing. They're just blocking each other's camps. He's seen this Ogre and Omni.
Just I see that. Just fucking... 2 bros chilling in the jungle. Manages to get the courier Sand King there, yeah.
He burrow striked him and took out the courier.
That's nice.
Before he even received it, so he didn't get his null.
Oh wow, that's pro strats. Who is this guy? DNC? Wow. Alright, let's see here. Still very, very early, very tense. A little bit of damage and fighting here going on between between Spectre and Doom. Good old Gaki and Sora over there.
The skirmish straight pick against an IO Sven is actually really nice. Pretty much guaranteeing you're going to have a good, soulbound every time because they're going to be close to each
Yeah, they're going to be. Yeah,
they are practically soulbound. Yeah, let's be honest. But that means I'm not sure if it means he can no longer Stormhammer Ags away.
Yeah.
Or not. It might be interesting to see that interaction.
True.
It's probably weirdly coded because it's
Sven Ags. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate, and a decent trade there from Mars. Getting a fair bit of damage, just missing that spear, but that spear would have absolutely put the nail in the coffin for first blood. My goodness.
Spell was kind of wasted a bit there.
Yeah.
Didn't believe. It's this Puck having to walk back without boots all the way to base.
Oof.
This is the walk of shame.
This is not what you want to see.
He's got his null.
Yeah, that he did, but DNC now is super far ahead and can cut the wave really efficiently. Look at this pull. Oh, into the small camp. And then he can just sandstorm it up, right? Yeah.
This Omni Knight has blocked this camp twice in a row, and he's about to do it for a third time.
Hang on. And DNC's courier. Oh my god. The double block was happening there, but also DNC is farming the enemy small camp and got his courier sniped by the Puck on the way back.
Oh, he got him back then, at least.
Yeah, you got him back. Yeah, it's 1-for-1.
This support fight. It's just funny.
They're just whumping each other.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
it's just hilarious. They're staring each other down every time.
That's very funny. So if we look here, there's the pull there. Inkswell is committed. IO immediately getting out of there with that tether jump. Very nice. In comes the spear. IO.
There is no trees there, my friend.
No trees. Getting a little bit. It's a little bit a little bit close. A little bit close.
The camp's blocked by sentries. Doesn't need to stand there.
I think he's standing there to make him think that he doesn't have a sentry there.
I suppose.
Which is the next level mind games, to be fair.
The Omni Knight has got his small camp spawned, so I think he's won the support battle at minute 4.
Yeah, that's true.
The Spectre's like, guys, where are you?
Yeah, I'm just laning with this Doom, like it's mid without the river, like.
You gotta watch out, Rado. DNC's got a stun again. Another set.
The fairy fire might just change this fight around. And Rado's gonna get out, but the arcane rune immediately with the burrow strike and getting rid of the tower shots with the sandstorm invis. Very nice first blood there from DNC. Also gonna be able to farm this wave really easily as well, getting more push onto the mid tower, which is gonna be good for him.
You gotta appreciate the arcane rune. He definitely was not gonna get another.
Yeah, for sure. Crazy stuff, honestly. SK mid, it's good stuff. It's good stuff, and he's got that crown, so he does look like he's going to be building it. Yep, right there. 5-minute Veil of... Are you kidding me? That's amazing Veil timing.
Nice little dodge there to keep his salve up from Puck as well.
Yeah,
nice.
very nice. Very nice. Mm-hmm.
It's a whole level above him now.
Like I say, it's good movement. Let's see here. Oh, okay. In comes... Yeah, there's the Discord as well, just doing some... Oh my god, two spells. Half of Puck's health. You know? It's some serious damage.
Yeah, he's one squishy here. He's got 2 nulls, but doesn't make you tanky, does it? You're never going to be tanking the Puck. It's just part of the design.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's coming in with my Scardy heart. Satanic Puck.
Very true.
It's going very well for Sanking, but let's see if the other lanes seem to be fairly even.
That's what I seem to be seeing as well. There's not really much happening. Sven just trying to secure last hits as best as he can. Doom is farming like an absolute nutter at the moment. 39 last hits on top of the Devour Gold as well.
Yeah, he's pretty much matching the Sanking's network. That's
Yeah.
how much Devour's doing, despite Sanking
You know, also
destroying mid and getting kills.
yeah, exactly.
He's on his way bottom.
Decent stun for Spectre there, but not too much happening. Yeah, Sanking just trying to make something happen on the side lanes. Really good use of that mid lane dominance to make it so the other team, you know, if one person's eating, you want to make sure the whole team's eating, right? Sanking coming in, Clarity still alive. Discord popped immediately into the Burrow Strike and the Sandstorm. A lot of damage on this Doom, but Doom is a tanky boy, and he's gonna.
He missed the Spectre dagger.
He,
He just whiffed it to the side.
how do you? It's a targeted spell.
Yeah, well, you can ground target it, and clearly he did.
I mean, yeah, that's okay. Fair enough. It happens.
I was like, how's he still walking away? He's not slowed. Why is he not slowed? I saw dagger.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate considering because now that's while Dire yep Strafe going down to the Grimstroke, and Rengar is gonna have to run and keep running. Those power treads making it so you can sustain quite a bit though, as well as that bracer. Really unfortunate though, I will say.
Oh no, Puck. It's like
Just getting rid of
things
the
with Puck. He can dodge the stun.
just-
Oh, Doom on the Omni
Just
Knight
get
down
rid of-
bottom.
Oh, hang on, let's see this. Doom reigns, and the deny might come in. Oh no, not fast enough.
Nice try.
Sora went for it.
Nice try. Puck onto the Sanking, stops him from dying. Make sure he can get rid of DD now. Nice bottle refill as well. It's probably worth it. He was going to die otherwise.
Yeah,
But
for
I
sure.
think Sanking's not going to be too sad, really. He doesn't have a bottle himself, so it's just like no dream call.
Definitely. So if we look across here, we've got a fair few pinks coming out on top lane. Rengar, I think, just trying to play it safe and still keep farming up. Sanking just pushing absolutely crazy at the moment. You know, because it's only 50 mana, you can use it to clear waves and farm really easily. You know, he's pulling these creeps into the small camp, just farming. He's got it down to a science, you know? He's got this farm down to an absolute science. He's farming
He's gonna
every
get the
single...
tower as well.
He's farming every single creep, he's pushing the tower nicely, he's farming the enemy small. This Sanking is going absolutely insane. He's putting on an absolute clinic right now.
He's going to have like a 12-minute blink.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be absolutely insane timing. Absolutely mental timing, and now he can, you know, look at him, he's blocking these creeps to make it so that, you know, Puck can't actually safely farm. You know, he's got high ground advantage. Oh, just perfect stuff.
And despite all of this, Doom's keeping up.
Yeah, Devour is just such a strong ability.
He's not keeping up in levels. Obviously, he's sharing
Yeah.
it with his teammate, but farm-wise, he's up there.
Yeah, it's really is the power of Devour. That was fun to say. That was fun to say. The leash and the stun coming out here. They can actually see him because of the sentry ward. The Burrow Strike going straight back in, though. It's a little bit tough, and Dritzek will pick up the kill on DNC.
Meanwhile, on
and
the
as
top
this is
lane,
happening-
there's a 3v3 fight here. He managed to actually pick off the Sven with the spear at the end, but the Mars ult has already been used.
Yeah, and Strafe got
good trade though,
Strafe got his courier as well.
because they got the Grimstroke a bit earlier as well.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's 1 death for 3 kills and a courier. Nice stuff. Regen rune over
Take
there.
those, and most importantly, you're shutting down the Sanking a little bit.
Regen,
Delays his blink dagger by a minute or two.
regen rune right there. Puck seems to want to go for it because of the bottle. Very, very smart stuff. However, in comes DNC. Does not want this to happen.
Sun's there.
I think you just take the regen rune. Yep, sounds good to me. Alright. Dritzek now in a very hard position.
go.
He's silenced, he's slowed, he's stunned, he's dead. 3
People
of
are
the
timing up
heroes...
for this. They're worried about the mid tower. Mars has also turned up, so you're getting a fairly early fight here. Spectre does not have ult. So.
Strafe
But
and...
no, but they're just actually just splitting up.
Yes.
This ain't happening.
Yeah, they were there just in case they kept pushing forward, right? I think that must be it. That must be it.
Treads and Mask Madness up on Sven now. Fairly standard build.
Yeah, with that overcharge as well, just providing so much.
Speaking of blinks, Doom is going for a blink himself. He's got the phase drum. The timings between the Sanking and the Doom are basically on par with each other. You just got to see who's going to make the biggest difference in these peaks of these heroes.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how it goes. Strafe and Rengar coming in, trying to do something here. There's the God Strength committed. Heavenly Grace goes out, and the stun is on Sven. He can't really do anything, and obviously the leash, as you were saying, coming in, basically hard enforcing that leash. In comes the Mars ult, using as a disengage to trap Puck and Sven away. Really smart stuff. Can Mars get out? No, he can't. That's a huge epicenter from DNC. Big stuff, but it's
again.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be enough to actually take anyone down on the Dire side. And now he's muted, he's doomed, and so down he goes. That is a 4 for nothing.
Really well played by the Doom there. Big rotation and showing his strength as the hero of it. Most farmed in the game by far now.
Yeah, for real, it was absolutely insane. Yep, in comes the relocate. We've got the orange portal and the blue portal.
I was pretty sure coming up, looking to defend this tower.
Yeah, I don't think they.
Nice
Yeah, I don't think they go on anything here, but.
Yeah, there's still all 5 here.
Hang on a second, there's the Warcry, Stormhammer, Blink. In comes everything. God, Sven is absolutely destroying the Grimstroke. The Inswell doesn't even go off.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit one at a time at the moment.
Yeah. Lining. Oh, and the missed Burrow Strike. That is such a rare miss for DNC there. A little bit of desperation. How did that not stun? That was okay, dude.
Scammed.
Right. That's actually a scam. Yeah. You stun someone into this area, and it doesn't stun them. Like, come on, bro. Really? Really? Alright, that'll be the last of the tier 1 neutrals to drop. And Sora is a little bit far behind. If we go into the net worth now, you can see that Sora is only 4th on the chart. Just moved up to 3rd, but Doom, goodness me, 7.4k net worth. He's got 2,500 gold ahead of DNC there. Puck with the illusions, just going to use them to get a little bit of harass. It's the most basic use of the illusions, however, it is still a good one. I heard a stack. My support senses are tingling. I heard a stack somewhere. Ah, it was the Ancients, right. I heard that noise and I was like,
There's actually some decent stacks here. Another set that we're walking up to now, and just below that it's like a triple.
Yeah, this is really nice farm for the Sven. Look at how fast the net worth goes up here.
He's actually got mech office soon on the IO as well, because obviously we've shared gold.
Yeah, for sure. Shared gold is one of the best things to ever happen in this game, I'm not gonna lie.
Such a weird change, but it's nice.
It's a fantastic one, though, yeah, for real.
Inexplicably, you get gold too. Just magically falls into your pocket. But then again, killing things apparently gives gold, so that's just a bad thing to teach your kids. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. No. What is really the difference between Dota and GTA when you think about it, right? TNC ready to throw. Going long, guys!
We won't go there.
Right, here's the bounty runes coming out, and Radiant getting 2, Dire also seeming to get 2 secured as well. Goodness me, that's a nice devour there from Doom. He's got the Centaur stun, which is going to be nice. Make sure he last hits the tower as well. Greed is good.
Ogre just getting picked off by the Blink Dagger or Sanking. Nothing too exciting there.
Yeah, just a classic position 5 kill. It happens.
I tell you what, it's nice to see a real fight against DNC's team. They're 3k ahead on the Dire now. This Doom is really doing well. I'm impressed.
Fun fact about Gaki, by the way. Gaki in Japanese means brat, like an annoying child. So I think that this Doom is actually being. Yeah, this Doom is actually being quite the annoying little person for Radiant at the moment with that Doom.
That'll be an initiation onto the Sven mid.
Yeah, that's a really good stun as well, but the Doom immediately on Sanking, just as you were saying before. The Omni Knight ult hits 5. This physical damage will not be able to go off for a short period of time, but it's now worn off. And Sanking is looking to go down, but Sven also getting a ton of damage and also a lot that the Puck can follow up onto that Mars. Even though he got stunned, he managed to get 3 kills there, and Dire have still not lost anyone here. The War Stomp! Oh, such a good stun to guarantee the Omni Knight there. That's so good.
You're seeing the power of Wisp there. Teva's right in. He overcharges, mechs him up, and Sven's back at full, and the whole initiation is just turned into a trap.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible right there. And also, I just want to say, the consistent Dooms on DNC, it's like you were saying before, Doom, you know, you can never underestimate the power of a comfort pick and stuff like that, and you can Doom people out, right? You can think about the MMR differences, and you can decide, well, if there's one player that's particularly performing well on a team, you can pick something that shuts them down. And what can Sanking do when he's doomed? He's literally just a melee creep.
Sit in his sand and cry.
Yeah, he sits in the sand and cries. Exactly.
Puck, this is a bit extravagant. You 1v1 there and just feeds over a kill to
yeah, confidence
Sanking,
is...
speaking of the devil.
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We're winning now. I'm dead.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, I don't think Puck's ever going to have the damage to solo kill these strength heroes.
Yeah, no way. Puck in this instance is basically just someone who does a fair amount of damage to the newbies. Sorry, not to the newbies, to the squishies, and also provides coils. Right? You're never going to like one shot someone like 100 to 0 someone as Puck. In this game.
And the Dream Core's super annoying for Sanking. You're basically half doomed at that point. You can't burrow strike them. What are you doing as Sanking?
Exactly, yeah. And it really sucks for Spectre as well, because Spectre, you know, is a melee hero. She's got to get in, she's got to hit you. So, and obviously you never really want to be Dream Coiled on Mars, though it's not particularly bad. Basically, there's no one here who doesn't really mind about being Dream Coiled, except for maybe Grimstroke, Omni Knight? Maybe? But even then, if they're coiled, then they're probably dead, so...
So something is worth knowing, in a few minutes, you're going to have Spectre coming out of a Radiant. You're going to have a bit more of a fight coming out from Radiant side, because that's a bit of a peak of a hero. Sven's managed to make a bit, you know, sort of impact in the fights compared to what Spectre can, so you might see a bit of a sway in the turn fights. Yeah. But you got BKB up now on Doom. 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to
be ready to go. We're going to smoke up here, I think.
I like this smoke. Jesus Christ, Doom's so big. Why is he so fat? Oh, it's Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
Yeah, okay.
And he's going to have a BKB in this sec.
Yeah, he's just going to be absolutely huge.
Those Bloodlusters going.
Yeah, Ogre Magi not really following too hard here, just trying to go around the other side. In come Puck with the immediate Dream Coil, and Dire just have this fantastic fight that they can fight into, but here comes the Sand King. A lot of things going in here. Sven is actually down. The Epicenter plus the Sandstorm plus the Burrow Strike. A lot of things happening here. Puck goes down as well. It is currently 2 for 2. The Doom on DNC, plus this overcharge, this damage from the Doom might just be the end of him here, and he goes down.
He tried.
He did definitely try and get the deny there, but it is still 3 for 3.
In comes the TP.
In comes the team. Yeah, in comes the TP from Omni Knight though, going to make sure he's safe. Coming in again, the War Stomp. The Omni Knight ult to try and save was absolutely insane.
Gonna walk away from him,
he's got drums. He's got drums. He's got phase. He's got blink. He's out. That was 4 for 3. So that was actually technically in the favor of. Oh no, actually no, that was 4 for 4, and IO diebacked. So actually, that was more in favor.
He didn't die back. He did buy back though.
Oh, sorry, he bought back. Sorry, not die back. My bad.
Yeah.
So that's actually more worth it for the That's more worth it for the side of Radiant there. So maybe this signifies a change. Maybe you need to engage on the Sand King to be able to do the things that they want to do, or at least get the Doom off early. Troll, do you want? Sorry, go on.
Spectre picking up the Radiance now. He's enough for it. He just needs delivered. Sven very close to his Ags, so you can have a big boost from both these cores.
Also, I do just want to say that Trell is the best clip chimp that I have ever had.
Clip chimp.
Yeah, in one of my streams before. So that is a badge of honor that you get to wear. We'll make sure to give you an extra banana tonight. That sounds bad out of context. I meant as in monkeys that eat bananas, not anything like that. That's, yeah, straight up fired right there. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Promise
Moving on.
Moving swiftly onwards, we see 3 people here in the middle of of the Radiant Triangle. Possibly, yeah, I was thinking possibly for a smoke, but I think Grimstroke is just not about it really. And yeah, they kind of need sinking in them with the smoke. I don't think they can really do something as 4.
I think Ogre's got some smokes ready for Doom comes.
Yeah.
They've been off the map for so long though, I can imagine Radiant expecting. Something that's key for smokes to work is to do it as soon as you leave the map site. Because if you spend ages collecting as it's like, come on guys, let's go smoke.
Yeah.
That's when the enemy are going to realize, where are all the team?
Yeah, so DNC is
Where
alone
the
here.
enemies?
Immediately gets a Burrow Strike. This Burrow Strike is actually pretty big with the Arcane Rune as well. The Dreamcoil comes out, but it's only on DNC. And in comes everything else. The Mars Arena, the Yules, everything is just popping immediately. The Doom has been used and is going to be on DNC, who dies again. But Spectre is just doing so much with this new Radiance that they've found, and the Blade Mail. It's so much damage, and Gaki is forced to back away. They've only managed to kill DNC. What a spear. Yeah, Puck blinks in and manages to get back out with the Jaunt, but can Doom actually get away from this?
No, but eventually they'll get him.
The Shivas? Oh, no, just a little bit out of time.
Can I just say, this is such a quick Shiva. He's so goddamn far.
Yeah.
As the game turns around a bit there, yeah, like you said, the power of the Radiance, this is where it starts. Spectre's actually
for real.
relevant.
And the thing is they are focusing DNC hard. DNC has noticed this and baited like an absolute champion there. He knew he was going to die. He knew he was going to get doomed. And that allowed the rest of his team the space to completely pick apart the Dire team.
Spectre here. It's quite brave of him to just keep farming. He's like, he's accepted his life for a tier 1 bot.
Yeah, I really don't think that's the case. That should be the case, especially when Spectre is so far ahead. But they're not actually going to be able to kill him here. Sven actually backing away. That is not actually. Oh my god, no, that's not Spectre for a tier 1 bot. That's a tier 1 bot and a Sven.
What is going on?
I have no idea.
Gonna get picked off as well.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
They didn't commit hardness on the Spectre in the first place.
And DNC's on the puck in the backline. Yules comes out, but here comes Mars with the blink. A little bit too ambitious there. Manages to die against this Doom, but he did use his BKB for it. He's down to 7 seconds now.
I'd be worried now if I was Doom. Like, his rest of his team's down.
Yeah, you don't have BKB. You know, Strafe's there with that mech and the overcharge, like you were saying before, but Strafe is actually going very far down. It's getting really close to death, and he will go pop.
This fight has just been one by one feeding.
Yeah, for real. And the Veil is still on. This Doom, who's going to turn around and stun, but I don't think it's going to be enough to actually get him out of there. And Sora is going to absolutely just clean up.
Rado's going to get away.
This is okay. This is This is
Sparta.
This is Sparta. This is Sparta, but this is also like we were talking about DNC's team throwing. I feel like, you know, I feel like Salt Shakers have just thrown it right back. You know, it's a pretty decent game of catch here. The game is relatively even, but Salt Shakers need to, you know, get their act together and decide what they want to do with these team fights and actually get to a point where they can fight them, because at the moment it's not going very well.
Yeah, it's only going to get harder and harder to fight this Spectre.
Yeah, as the game goes longer, Spectre gets stronger. Pepe Scoots.
I'd really love to see an Ags on the Doom to try and counteract though. Yeah. He's going for pipe next.
Yeah. I like the Yules there to counter the Shadow Amulet, but Io still manages to Dio. Mars using the ult even though he's trapped onto the ledge.
He's left by himself, Sven.
Oh, Sven.
It's so one at a time. Doom was still down. Like,
yeah,
they can't take these fights.
Yeah, and also
you have to wait until your strength.
And the DD on the Spectre as well just makes it so much worse, because now they can just take this turret for... They can take this tower for, like, nothing, right? Like, as long as they have creeps. Oh, no, hang on.
Can you go Roche?
Right now. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's better. Okay. Tier 2 mid or Roche?
I think Roche is better, because they want the game to go longer, so they didn't mind about pushing so quickly.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I think usually...
Roshan also, not only, you know, makes it safer for you, But also stops the other team trying to push you earlier because they can't get approached.
Yeah, I think that the usage. I think that usually you would want to get tier 2 over Roshan here. However, I think because of this team comp and the overall strategy that the DNC's team has, Roshan is probably better. Yeah. There goes Rosh.
Also, Spectre Axe, disgustingly good.
Yes, very, very good. Shadow Step, really fucking... crap, I was trying not to say the F word the entire stream. Really good pickup for her there. Fired. Daya doing the DNC throw tactic against DNC. Pro strats. What's that stack there for the Mars? When he wants it. Mars actually almost got his Black King bar. Just 200 gold off, so this ancient stack should get it to him. So I should get him to it.
I'm really hoping this team doesn't go for the pipe. He's already got BKB from south. Sven's gonna need to get BKB anyway.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to build into it, but I'm not sure if it'll actually do all that much in the grand scheme of things.
Especially like he's like their main core. Like it's not something you want out of something. Needs to carry the game a bit.
Yeah, and Mars does
like,
have...
Sven's not going to be enough damage to take out Spectre, Mars, and Sand King with an Omni Knight behind them. Kind of similar to the previous game, but they do have that potential with their heroes. That's what I keep saying this Axe for Doom would do a huge amount of damage, but
yeah, for real.
There's other options as well. Like you could go AC for something to help the Sven, and you still tank up yourself a bit. There's other options.
Yeah, the stun duration obviously on the Scepter is just huge. Haunt coming out.
Take out the Wisp.
Yeah. Just.
I think he tried to Shadow Amulet, but they happen to have vision. He would have burnt out anyway. But Doom's getting chased down. Is he gonna have to pop his BKB?
No way, right?
Really
he's got the ogre there. Sanking with the blink into Yules. This will be a follow-up stun. The BKB has to be popped here.
That's a win, even if you don't kill him.
Dude, DNC so smart there, not using the cooldown on stun because he knew it was going to BKB the moment he dropped. That was nice. That was nice. Like saving the Burrow Strike just in case they could have picked something else up instead. That right there that's optimal play. You gotta respect it, right?
Yeah. Ooh, Puck has almost got an axe. That's gonna be a bit of a biggie. That's nice. I like that.
Sorry, those Twitch emotes, Trimble, are making me laugh. Shiva's out there, but not really ideal. Multicasts are coming out thick and fast, trying to prevent them from taking this tier 3, but can Daya actually defend this high ground? Lincoln's...
And they can delay it enough.
Yeah. I just want to say, Sanking is going full support here, buying the Lincolns to protect the Spectre, and also...
Yeah, if she's pushing uphill, you may as well pop anything like that on.
Yeah. Yep, there goes the Lincolns again, popped by the Ignite. Not exactly what you want to get rid of here. In comes the Puck Jaunt. Not much happening here. The silence is immediately dispelled by the Manta, and in comes the rest of the team. The Omni-Knight ult is committed, as is the Leash. Doom is BKB'd, but the Doom hasn't actually come out yet. A lot of BKBs happening. Yules on the Sanking. No, Spectre...
So much of Sven's time's been wasted by this Omni Knight.
Exactly, and Spectre Aegis has also been popped. Down goes the Ogre Mage. The epicenter is absolutely huge here, and Doom will also fall as well. The buyback from Omni Knight in base will make it so they probably can't take out too much, but, sorry, the buyback from Ogre Mage, but they're still fighting this. DNC getting incredibly low, but I'm not really sure if he actually dies here because Spectre is putting so much damage onto this Sven, and all of a sudden, everything is looking good for DNC. Even this Yules on the Puck is going to make it so that they might die as well. The Haunt, actually no, the Haunt is just going to be used there to pick up the Puck. And now, I don't even think you go for Rex here. I think you go for game. I think you can end this. There's, they've got diebacks on.
They don't push fast though, like Sanking Spectre.
They push creeps fast. However, they don't push.
Yeah, you might as well just go get the tier 2 top, I think.
I can understand that, yeah. Okay, so you probably push out other things. You probably get outpost. You probably,
Again, they don't need to rush this game either. They got a Spectre. Right?
Oh, they already did rush.
No, I'm just saying, like, you don't need to take a risk by trying to.
Oh, you don't need to right? Okay. thought you said they don't need to rush, like they don't need to rush. Like as in Roshan. Not they don't need to rush as in... Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, English is a very cool language.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Valve gonna nerf the winning heroes. Yep, Ice Frog in chat. I see you there. It's all good. If you look in the viewer list right now, you can actually see that Ice Frog is watching the stream. Also, for anyone who may have just checked, it does also say Gullible on the ceiling.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, so Radiant getting...
I
was gonna try and no-sell that so hard, yeah, for real. Radiant getting a decent push on the tier 2, which is nice, and Dire all of a sudden have had the situation completely flipped on its head. It looked so good for that Dire with the Doom, with the Sven, with Io going absolutely insane, but DNC's team have just adapted so well to the situation and completely turned it on its head, and I gotta say, loving it. Loving it, because now Spectre's coming online. Yeah, I respect it, honestly. You have to split push, honestly, because you can't just be sitting here doing nothing while they get things, right? You need to be doing things, and I think IOLT is something you can split push with.
The thing is, Spectre can just go down and then hold back.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, is if you can kill IO within 10 seconds while Haunt's up. Like if you can if you have Haunt up and you can kill IO within 10 seconds, it's worth it. Because
not only that, is just they can defend the towers being pushed by the creeps without having to commit anything.
Yeah, because
relocate classic split push to hopefully take a 5v.
Yeah,
and it won't happen against the Spectre.
In comes the Lotus Orb on the Spectre, reflecting any spells right back at the target user, such as Ogre Magi. The stun comes out, but it's really not going to be enough here.
Yeah, Lotus Orb
like,
what can you
do here? You need the Breakblade here. In comes the double stun immediately. It's very, very nice stuff. The Mars ult goes up practically on reaction, and there's just a lot of spells going out here. Doom is locked away into the Mars ult, and Spectre is just going absolutely to town on this IO, recognizes that it's useful for the Sven. However, Sven comes in with the Dispel talent and immediately starts hitting on this Spectre, and he gets low, but DNC is there for the save with the Burrow Strike. Silenced. He's going to have to juke and schmoove out of there a little bit, but Spectre is going back in on this Doom. However, Sven is there, and he's able to get away. This is becoming absolutely awful for the Dire because you are hanging this carrot in front of their face, but they're just not getting it. However, they will not get DNC the blink immediately away. But the Sven stun goes straight in, but the Lincolns is there to block it. DNC eventually falls after what feels like a Herculean effort to do so. Spectre is taking absolutely 0 damage from this Sven because Godstring has completely gone away, and the Superman is going straight in against everyone else, but it's not going to be enough, and Puck now is going to fall as well. This Spectre is unkillable.
This Spectre's played it really well as well, going in and out. But the big thing is when the Sven got a really nice 2-man stun at the start of a fight, immediately just Omni Knight presses out. And it's like, what do you do? This Omni Knight pick is genius. Despite it being a first pick, just every relevant carry sucks versus it, other than Spectre, which they picked for themselves.
Yeah, and you need to build, he's going Crystallis next item. You need a Breakblade. You need a Breakblade here. You need the Silver Edge, otherwise you are never killing Spectre. If you were ever going to, if you were ever going to kill Spectre, you would have killed him right there. Right?
Yeah, it needs to be from the Doom. Like, you need damage from the
It has to be, yeah, because Sven can't afford to not. But then the thing is about Doom is that he's built the pipe. And the pipe hasn't really done anything. Either way, GG is called, and DNC, Dog NC's World Ride will take the Dota 2 Christmas Cup in a absolute astounding fashion. Lose the early game, win the late game. The Spectre pick was insane. That team fight was an absolute spectacle.
Nice.
Thank you. I thought so too. Spectacle. Like, yeah. I'm very happy. I'm very happy about that one.
So congratulations to Scar, Abu Sharawi, Skylar, Mega Knight, and DNC winning the Alliance 2019 jerseys, the mouse mats from the Razor mouse mats from Alliance.
Yeah.
Discord roles, maybe some other goodies from Alliance if you're lucky.
And the subreddit flares as well.
Subreddit flares. The most important part, the subreddit flex.
Yeah, very important, very important stuff. Yeah, wow, what a game. That was absolutely
That was a really good
incredible.
last
What a last game, right? Like there are notes to end it on, and there's notes to end it on, but this is very, very nice. A very unfortunate end of the tournament for Team Salt Shakers, coming so far only to throw it at the last moment. Not throw it, I should say, to fall at the final hurdle. But a fantastic showing regardless. Very high skill from both sides. I think if you're Salt Shakers, you're a little annoyed that you didn't win, but I think having a performance like that on stream is, that's a victory in itself,
Yeah, but Doom played really well.
Very nicely,
as well.
19-0 on the Spectre. It didn't feel like it.
You never died?
Yeah, he didn't die once.
That's a joke.
Not a single time. Yeah, right?
I blame Omni Knight for that one. Omni Knight should take credit for it.
Same, yep. Oh my. Oh, goodness me.
All right.
That was so good. Right. Well, yeah, that's all for now, right?
Yeah, thanks
We're
for watching.
we're not doing any post-game interviews or anything like that. Oh, goodness me. I'm just wow. I'm still kind of taken aback by that whole thing, but thank you so much everyone for watching today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. My name is Melody. I also go by Shooped, and you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/ShoopedYT. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Shooped, where I stream semi-regularly. And my co-caster has been
Daybreaker, and pretty much in all of my socials and that, and Daybreaker, that being Twitch and Twitter.
Yeah, and also, of course, not only am I going to shill myself, I'm also going to shill the Dota2 subreddit, Discord, and of course the community organizers team. Everyone you see in that Discord, which you can join at discord.gg/r/Dota2. Everyone in that server that you see that has an orange name has had a part in hosting or setting up or organizing this tournament today, and we couldn't have done it without all of their help. So if you've enjoyed today, make sure to send them a message, say something in general, really make people feel welcomed and everything, because it is a huge community effort that we all do voluntarily for this kind of thing. So really well played, really good effort from everyone today. Very proud to be part of this team. Also, if you like the tournaments, but you're maybe not too interested in joining the community, that's fine. You can follow this channel and you will be notified whenever we go live. And also, you can follow Reddit Dota 2 on Twitter to get the best posts of the Dota 2 Reddit on your Twitter timeline, as well as you will get announcements of community events such as, I think the only one we announce at the moment is the tournament, but that may change in the future. And lastly, but not least, huge shout outs to the prizes provided by Alliance GG, which you can follow on Twitter at twitter.com/thealliancegg, and their website is www.thealliance.gg. Thank you so much for playing, everyone. I have been Melody. This has been the Dota 2 Christmas Captain's Mode Tournament. Wishing you a happy holidays from everyone here at the Discord. We will see you in 2021.